Hi guys, your boy Patho Gaming right here, right now, bringing another coaching session with Dylan. Welcome.
Hey, nice to be in another session.
So today, or in this game, I wanted to make you proud, going for that robot calamari. So let's see how that works out. So what do you think is the best item here?
I mean, for robot calamari, probably sword, right?
Uh, yeah. But for some reason, I thought it would be fun to get the rod.
Yeah, rod's not rod's good too.
The reasoning, I don't know why, it was my first game yesterday. But I feel that TF with rod is like really good because if you get a belt, you have Morelnomicon.
Yeah.
So I felt that like it's the best item plus champion mix.
Yeah. That's actually a pretty good strategy too. It's just go for item plus champion.
And obviously, you like in the other games, which we'll go over. I definitely get more swords. Theo with the sword probably would have been better because Deathblade is in my opinion extremely overpowered as well.
Yeah.
So right, always get the vanguards, correct?
Yeah, that's a pretty good opener.
I still think even on mobile you should be able to rank up if you just always play your strongest board. Like maybe there's still some fundamental things you're missing.
Yeah.
So this is boring, nothing's really happening. So yeah, I think I sent it to you. The reroll comp I was going for, or I theory crafted, was TF, Ziggs, Kazakhs, and Malphite. That you reroll for all of them. And then you can just keep the Ziggs, and you add in Jinx as well. So then you have...
And then show and Vel'Koz.
Yeah. So then you have Rebels as well as the Brawlers and the Void. So that was my thought process. Like, get the Kazakhs and yeah, get everything together. So this is probably optimal positioning again, right? And I guess you wouldn't put your units like this, so why do you think I put them like that? Or why is this optimal positioning? What does it do for me?
It protects the TF
Mm-hmm.
and the Leona and Poppy share aggro, I guess.
No.
No?
Poppy gets most aggro.
Okay.
Because Poppy's 2-star, right?
Oh, I see. Yeah.
So you want everything to the left of Poppy will attack Poppy, and then everything to the right will attack Leona. So there should be more things attacking Poppy than Leona. So it's just like you got to think what do you want to happen? How do you want the combat to go? So as I said, I want everything to attack Poppy. After Poppy dies, Leona, and after that TF. And that's exactly what's happening. Poppy's getting focused first. Poppy's extremely tanky. Right? And Poppy keeps healing with her ultimate. Unfortunately, Lucian is able to kill my TF. But I win. Yeah?
Yeah.
So, I mean, against this guy, I probably would have won anyway because I had Vanguards. Yeah, that's another thing. What should he have played? He's master. Like, he should be ashamed of himself.
The 3 cybers?
Better. But what's the best thing? Oh shit, my bad. He doesn't have a Vanguard. My bad. Okay, I thought he doesn't have a Poppy. Okay, yeah. But
He actually Graves too, though. I feel like he couldn't have really improved, right?
yeah, that's unfortunate with that. But he could have made a Hand of Justice or Trap Claw, or even Redemption. Like he has Redemption.
Yeah, we should have made Redemption.
Redemption on Leona, for example. It's not the best, but it's something. Hand of Justice on Lucian is crazy, and Trap Claw is also good utility. Because if he had any of those items, let's watch this fight again. If he had any of those items, I think he would have done quite well.
Yeah, or at least put in the 3 cybers and just put 1 item on each.
Oh come on! He has Thieves Gloves. He would have won this with Thieves Gloves for sure.
Oh yeah, that was dumb. Yeah, I would have made Tifos.
Like, what are you waiting for? Honestly, what are you waiting for? So if he had Redemption on the Graves, it would have been pretty good, right? It would heal the Leona, it would heal the Lucian. And yeah, Thieves Claws would have won this, or Hand of Justice would have probably done a lot of work as well. He would either have Lucian at full HP, like being a fucking prick running back all the time and healing. I'm not sure like whether my Vanguards could even take him down. Or he would have Lucian doing a lot more damage, which would probably kill the Poppy fast, and maybe Leona as well. So either Thieves Gloves or Hand of Justice.
I guess he's maybe saving the gloves for like IE Last Whisper or something.
Okay, so let's follow this guy. Let's follow this guy. Let's see if he wins or how well he does. I'm
Which
doing
guy was that?
what?
Which guy was that?
Miss Kefovifo. So he just lost. I mean, and then now he leveled. So he lost and now he leveled. So if he had won that, I think it would have been a lot better, especially if he wanted to level.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't get why you'd level if you don't want to make items anyway.
Yeah. I mean, again, over here, I gotta make some items as well, right? But it's either Ludens
Blade.
or Rage Blade or Static, which are all, in my opinion, like meh items. But the Rage Blade could be useful. So at least I put the tier on Ziggs. I put the tier on Ziggs, and I make a Ludens. Or I consider, okay. Yeah, this is next level play. So
You make Ludens over Rageblade?
um, for Ziggs it's better, but who wins this?
I feel like you should win this.
There's no way I lose this. He pulls the Poppy. They all start attacking the Poppy, and Ziggs kills them.
Yeah.
So there's no need to make the item. That's like what I've seen some top people do is they hold the item over the champion, and then they decide if they need to make it or not during combat.
That's smart.
Yeah, like
I have a question. Where the guy's Malphite was just now, like the second row, the first row on his side, like the right of your screen. If you have like a Kale in your third row to the left, and like another unit on the bottom row to the left, the Blitz will pull the Kale, right?
no.
Like if you have one
No, no,
unit
no,
on the
no.
third.
If you wanna do that, you gotta put him in the front. I know what you're saying. You gotta put him in the front.
No, yeah, I meant in the front. Yeah.
If you wanna get the not the corner unit pulled, but the one next to it, like up one, you put him in the front.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, I had that happen to me. I didn't think that
Yeah,
was possible.
it is because it's like hexes or distances. It's the farthest. Is the farthest unit.
That's interesting. Yeah, it surprised me. I had that happen
Yeah,
to me. I didn't think it
yeah.
would happen.
So now you know. That's why when you scout for blitzes, you gotta make sure that nobody has them in the front. Specifically front right. If that's where you want to put your Kale or important unit. So now, okay, now what do we do? I think now it's kind of obvious,
Yeah.
but I'll let you figure it out.
Let's see. I would Kai'Sa is pretty interesting. Either buy the Kai'Sa or sell to get 10. Probably my two choices.
We want to win, so it's Ezreal Lucian in my opinion, or Xayah and Kha'Zix.
And Kha'Zix, yeah.
But what is stronger?
I would probably think about just. I mean, I feel like I would just sell the Ziggs and go put the tier on Kai'Sa and put in Kha'Zix.
Yeah, I think that's the right play, and I get fed up, so I mute everyone. So the reason I don't buy the Ezreal is because he's too expensive. So I sell the Lucian and I do it this way. And another thing is, blasters are pretty good, but infiltrators are fucking annoying, and that's what I'm going for.
Yeah. What do you think about they're nerfing infiltrators this next patch, right?
I haven't seen the exact nerfs. I need to get into that.
I think they're making it so that, like, infiltrators get aggro immediately or something.
Okay, well then okay, so then they're out of the meta again.
You think that's that big of a nerf?
Yes. Because look, I mean, the reason I win this is because, again, decent positioning. Everything's going to attack Poppy first, then hopefully Leona, or Poppy first and then my infiltrators, right? So as long as...
making it so that infiltrators jump immediately, so like they're
Yeah.
treated the same as any other unit.
So that's really tough because right now this is like pretty good positioning because everything's attacking Poppy, or yeah, while my infiltrators are able to take him out. Everything's still attacking Poppy. Everything is trying to kill Poppy, and infiltrators are having a field day, especially on the back line.
I mean, I think statistically right now Kha'Zix is way too strong. Like, just looking at the data, Kha'Zix is just his win rate's like up there with Kale.
Okay. If he did the Kha'Zix trap, he would have been fine.
Yeah.
That's like, I mean, come on, buddy. You're in Master. You're in High Master. Just do the Kha'Zix trap. So how should he have positioned to win this?
Everything in the back.
Yep. So, like,
He wouldn't beat you though, would he?
With 3 Cyber?
Maybe. Yeah. Why don't you put the bow on Kha'Zix?
Because I don't want to commit completely.
Yeah. But like, if you're gonna keep Kha'Zix, you're gonna want to bow on him anyway, right?
No.
No.
Well, why would a bow be good on Kha'Zix?
For RFC.
And why would I build IFC on Kha'Zix? Like, in what scenario is that good?
Isn't that his best in-slot item?
Yes, but I don't think Kha'Zix is that good if you don't have voids.
Got it. Okay.
If it's just Mech Inf, then you don't want to build anything on Kha'Zix.
Oh, I see. So you're still keeping Mech Info open.
Yeah. Like, don't limit, like, if you don't have to, don't limit your options. Like, yes, I could make Rage Blade on Kha'Zix right now. I would have to sell him if I want to get the Rage Blade off. And as long as I can win my battles, I don't need to like waste items.
Got it.
So I have my infiltrators in the middle, which is tough. But if he had his Leona here, then Lucian, then Fiora, then Ezreal, then Poppy, right? It would be. Yeah. Wait, why is the Poppy in there instead of? Oh, there's a Poppy 2-star. Okay, instead of Graves.
Was it Zoe?
Yeah, Zoe. So, yeah, if he had them all in the back, I couldn't do this. Because I jump in there and the Vanguards are in the front. If the Vanguards weren't in the front, I wouldn't be able to just take care of business back here. Or like, sorry, not the Vanguards, but like the Leona and the Fiora. Like, he has insane damage. The Lucian and the Zoe. That's insane damage. But he has, like, no defense. So I think leveling there was actually not the right choice to put in the Zoe because he just isn't tanky enough.
Yeah.
Or positioning wise, like there are some things he could have improved on. So what do we want here?
But I
We have a
guess
tier, we have a
a
rod, and we
tier.
have a
I
bow.
would say in order like belt, sword, belt, tier.
Yeah. So, sorry, that might have been too quick. Are we going? Void Brawler or Calamari, Robot
I mean,
Calamari?
I'd probably think of just getting a sword anyway, and just
So we have the blaster guy. Then we have another blaster guy. Then we have this guy who's going for voids.
or maybe rebels, right? How do you know he's going for void?
Okay. So this guy could go mech if he wants to, or he can stick with cybers. This guy's going some sort of blaster build or cybers. Okay. Yeah, he might be going for rebels, but it just like, yeah, we don't know yet. We don't know yet. This guy's going for Kale, right? Most likely.
Yeah.
This guy is going for Kha'Zix. You can see he's definitely going for Kha'Zix, which is the brawler void, right?
Yeah.
Because he already built the Zeeks and he has a cat, like he has everything, so he's gonna sell the Syndra.
Yeah.
So then we have Xayah. We don't care about that, and then we have like some other cyber guy. So we scouted everyone, and we get a decent picture of the lobby, right?
Yeah.
So since there is no belt available, what is best here from these options?
Sword for
Yeah.
sure.
And now,
Did you get the sword?
no, I didn't get the sword.
Yeah.
It was either rod or cloak. So what's better, rod or cloak?
It's tough. I mean, I guess if you're gonna build Ionic, I'd say cloak. If not, I would say rod.
Yeah, well, Ionic is better, right? Because you've taught me that Ionic is one of the best utility
Yeah.
items. And I'm still considering the Malphites and going for brawlers and voids. But Medvedek Misha is committed already, and the other guy I don't know. So again, like this is why positioning is so important. You gotta know what do you want to happen. You want everything to attack the Poppy, and you want your infiltrators to attack him, and that's exactly like that's the planning aspect. What do you want to happen? How do you make it happen? It's happening amazing.
Yeah. I'm still surprised you didn't put the bow on Kha'Zix. I feel like at this point you're probably
Do I need it?
pretty. No, you don't need it. But I guess I would have. Like I would have,
But
just
why?
to be safe. Just
Why?
to be safe.
Like why slam an item if you're not if it's not gonna help you win, if you're gonna win anyway?
But I guess how sure are you gonna win anyway?
Well, I scout.
Yeah, that's true.
I know I beat this. I know I beat this for sure. So I just scout the other guys who I haven't played. And like I'm chilling. I have Kazakhs 2 Poppy 2.
Yeah, and I guess Ionic Spark is good enough.
Well, it's mostly about the fact that my Kha'Zix is just cleaning everything up. So, like, Kha'Zix is only good if you can force them to split up and if they don't protect their backline. Otherwise, Kha'Zix is kind of trash. So Kha'Zix is an amazing unit to learn how to play for positioning aspects. So I'm still, as I said, I want to get TF, Kha'Zix, Malphite, Ziggs. That's what I was focused on. And maybe I should have focused a bit more on positioning. Sorry?
It seems like the TF is a lost cause.
I mean, you want TF2 if you're going for standard Brawler Void. Because he's Chrono and he's a Sorcerer. So, are we going Brawler Void?
Oh, that double vest looks like a mech.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you got the yeah. I would yeah.
Yeah. So this is like, I had a composition in mind.
Yeah.
And I'm playing with the items I'm given.
Yeah. This looks like pretty perfect.
Yeah.
Do you make this Zura? I probably wouldn't make this Zura.
No, I don't make it either. It's terrible on the mech.
Yeah, I think it's just not good in the comp period.
And I'm still considering the bow on Kha'Zix, but I still think I don't need it.
Yeah, also I guess the Ionic Spark kind of sucks for Void though, right?
Yeah.
Because you don't really need the armor reduction.
The magic resistance, yeah. But it still zaps, so it's not that bad. It still does the zap damage. But this is the power of Poppy. I think, oh no, she loses here because of red buff. This is so frustrating. If that shield had gone back to her, I win. It's just like half a second.
Yeah.
Okay, so what would have been the right play here?
Yeah, you should have leveled.
No. Right play here.
What?
Belt! I have a fucking belt.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
now looking at it, it's like, what the fuck are you doing, retard? At the time, it didn't even cross my mind that I could put on the belt.
Yeah.
But now it's like...
Does the belt give the health? It gives the health immediately when you put it on?
It gives you plus 200 health.
Oh,
So right now, if I put the belt on right now, as Lucian is shooting me, I'll get the HP buff, I'll get the shield back, and then I should be able to just go to Lucian and kill him with the bramble and like a whack.
Yeah. I also feel like maybe you should have leveled the turn before too, right?
It would have been a possibility, yes. But okay, had I leveled, what do I put in?
Blitz.
A blitz could have helped. You're right. Yeah. But I think the stupid thing was just not putting the belt on.
Yeah. You would have won with that.
Yeah, and it didn't cross my mind. Like I did it the first few turns holding items, but like here you should have the belt, like on like holding the belt with your cursor, or I don't know how it works on mobile, but I guess you can pick up items, right? During combat.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
I think mobiles are pretty much the exact same, except for it's really hard to like reposition quickly. That's the main difference.
So there's me being a noob and not putting on the belt. I should be able to do that faster and better now. And the frustrating is, had I won that, what do I do now?
What do you mean?
Had I won the last battle?
If you won, I guess I'd probably go 6, right?
Go 6 for blitz. Yes. Unfortunately, I didn't win. So, and it took me a while.
Well, you taught me though that like that what do you say like 1 or 2 HP, 1 gold, or 1 HP is worth 2 gold, or what was it? Was it the
Yeah,
other way
yeah,
around?
yeah, yeah.
So if that's the case, then like if you in a loss you lose maybe like 10 HP here, right? Or I guess you lose less.
No, here I mean I don't lose. I just put in a 2-star TF, and I
No,
just yeah.
I'm saying like if you were to lose in this stage, like what's your average HP loss? Like I guess you lost 3, right?
It can be like 3 to
So like
11.
yeah, so I guess it's worth like it's gonna be like what like 6 to 22 gold.
Yeah.
So I guess the average of like 14.
No, around. No, 1 HP is 2 gold. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But it's
So I
no,
guess
no,
like
no. You're looking at it wrong. You're looking at
what
it wrong. I would much
what
rather lose HP than gold here
what?
because I am healthy.
Okay, so I got it. So HP is not always worth 2 gold. It depends how much HP you have. So what you're saying?
Well, HP is worth 2 gold. I want to get rid of HP to gain gold.
Got it. Okay.
And then towards the end, I want to use my gold to preserve my HP.
Got it. Because you lose more HP in the end.
And because like that's what like what I just said like before. Had I won, I would level and put in the blitz to protect my win streak and my HP. Now if I put in the blitz, I protect my HP, but I don't protect my gold.
Got it.
If I was on the win streak, if I wasn't completely stupid, I put on the belt, then yeah. So that's something I learned as well. Like I should have put on the belt, but okay. But now finally, this is positioning you want. This is optimal positioning because the infiltrators jump anyway. Because I had them in between my vanguards like an idiot as well. If you noticed that before. Yeah, this is how you position infiltrators. Because latest, yeah,
It doesn't matter where you put them, right?
yeah, late. Oh, if you don't want to put them in the front because then they jump too fast. But this way, I'm protected against everything. At least my backline, and I have, like, I don't think I can lose here. I have everything 2-star except Xayah. So. So he's gonna try to kill the TF. He grabbed the Leona, which doesn't do anything. Kazakh is gonna kill the Blitz. And yeah, Poppy's just having fun in the front. And yeah, there you go. And I win against a guy who's level 6.
Nice.
Because he has 1-star units. So like yeah, he has some synergies, but it's like whatever. He has Mana Reaver, Pirate, Chrono, and Brawler. Those are pretty good synergies. But those are 1-star units. And his positioning was not that good against mine. So we get a Ziggs, an Annie, and a Kaisa. So I'm really considering. Okay, so I think by this point I'm like, okay, I'm sorry Dylan, but I guess Robot Calamari is dead. Void Brawler is dead. We're going for standard mech. So why did I level here?
I don't know why.
Well, it's 1 gold interest, and I put in a sorcerer. So I probably win this anyway, but I feel I'm like this. I'm a bit stronger. But I leveled because it only cost me 1 gold. That's what I'm saying.
Got it.
And doesn't it bring you joy that you're doing 11 damage? No, that we're doing 12 damage to this guy. That brings me joy.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that would cost you more than 1 though, technically, right? Because it costs you the gold, then, or I guess if you get to 50, it only costs you 1, right?
I would have been at 50, so this cost me. But
Yeah,
Kruger is
yeah.
going from 83 to 74. Wait, no, he must have been 85. Yeah. Yeah, 86. He's going from 86 to 74. 12 damage for him. I really like the damage change, because now you got to think like, okay, how can I do the most damage? So here it's like, oh no, don't give me the tier on Vel'Koz, but who's going to take the tier on Vel'Koz? One of the Void guys. So yeah, that's gone. And now, this is so frustrating. I get a belt, and I make a Warmogs. So the belt on the Poppy should have been there the whole time.
Yeah.
Why wasn't the belt on the Poppy? What's the reasoning why I didn't put the belt on the Poppy?
Yeah, no reason. I guess just you're waiting for like a Morello.
Yeah, Morello on Kaisa. That's why I didn't put the belt on Poppy. In hindsight, we know it's a misplay, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean hindsight's too obvious. Oh, nice. There's the Vel'Koz.
Here I was kind of tilted rolling for Rumble, but I just couldn't find Rumble. Yeah. So that tilted me a little bit. I'm like, I gotta find Rumble, but I couldn't find him. So that was a bit of a waste. I admit that. I thought I would get Rumble easier. But fortunately, we still win this. Yeah. There's the Rumble finally. So now I'm happy.
Oh, and David, is that Vel'Koz too?
Oh, I think I sold the Vel'Koz already, or did I not? Yeah, I sold the Vel'Koz. I sold the Vel'Koz before. Because I knew because I scouted and I saw the guy already going for brawlers, for voids. Sorry.
So you're going for standard?
Yeah. I mean, with these items, aren't these like almost perfect mech items?
Yeah.
Am I stronger or weaker now?
I'd say stronger.
Weaker.
Weaker?
Yeah, the Poppy and the Leona were better. And
In the mech?
Yeah.
But I guess you get more gold this way.
I do get more gold, but I do think I'm weaker now. Or it's close. Like, it's great on the mech, but I think it's unnecessarily close. And that's the guy going voids. You see? I called it like on 2-3 based on his items. So it's always good to scout and to know what people are playing.
Yeah.
Because going voids here would have just been a grief. So, and I still have the bow, which I still don't know what to do with it, but maybe something will come to mind.
Yeah, sure. It's kind of hard to figure out what to do with it. I guess Kale maybe.
Yeah, that's an option. Another ZZ Rod possibility.
Yeah.
So here I just roll for some upgrades, and I gotta commend myself. I'm a bit more disciplined now. So after the initial roll down to protect my win streak, I stay at 50.
You didn't buy the Kale?
Nope. Okay, why would I buy the Kale?
Yeah, I guess you're not going to 7 for a while.
Yeah, exactly. That's another mistake. Like I held the Lux as well, but I'm like, I'm not going to 7 anytime soon.
But then, like, you don't really need the other 2 Kazakhs, right? I guess you could sell them by the kale and sell the kale if you never need to.
Okay. I don't need the Kazakhs, but this is for you to step in.
Yeah, but other people might need the
Other
Kazakhs.
people need the Kazakhs. Other people are playing Void Brawler.
Smart.
So, like, Kales are gonna show up for people anyway. Kazakhs at level 6, level 7, like, it's unlikely that they get a 1-drop. And this is a bit frustrating, but we lose this. And the reason I don't need the Kale is because I'm gonna roll down anyway. But you're right, like, it almost looks like Kazakhs 3 right now. Almost.
Yeah.
And, yeah. So he has, he's holding the Vel'Koz as well. He needs a Cho'Gath. That's why I'm keeping the Cho'Gath, right? The only thing he's missing is a Cho'Gath.
Got it. I also have a question. If you make a 2-star and sell it, does it put 3 units back into the pool or 1?
3.
Okay. Yeah, I read somewhere they only put 1, but I didn't
No.
believe it.
At least I hope not. That would be terrible. So it looks like this guy might be going for some, like, sorcerer with pirates. Last round, I don't know how I could have won. The other round, like, on 3-2, 3-3, I could have won. This, like, on 4-1, I don't know. See, I told you the kill's gonna keep showing up.
Yeah.
And I managed to stay above. I mean, that's just like rolling. I don't think anything that interesting is gonna happen now. So yeah, playing against Jinx is easy. Playing against or Lucian, whatever, is easy. Kale is a bigger problem. Yeah. So now we want the Morellos, but obviously it's on Lulu, so that's not happening.
Or a tier.
Or a tier. But I don't think. Yeah. So I spend time scouting instead, but there's no tier anyway. And then
you can't get the rod.
I can't get the rod. So what do we want? Just yeah. We could have gone either Zephyr or just an armor for like a GA or something.
Yeah, I guess Zephyr.
Yeah, maybe Zephyr would have been better. I thought about getting a GA.
For who?
For Shaco, yeah. So I'm still slow. Like no one's picking up Shacos, so I'm thinking like I can get Shaco, maybe. But it'll be quite funny. You'll see the items I make. You gotta. Or maybe maybe you would make something better. So we can discuss that after next turn. So there's the Kale, which is what I'm afraid of, and yeah. You can't beat Kale. It's frustrating, like especially with a GA. Like I killed her the first time, but I just can't get to her the second time. Right?
Yeah.
So I'm still kind of okay. I'm not rolling because I'm not an idiot. I'm staying at 50, which takes discipline, and it's like So annoying, like staying at 50, because you want to slow roll, so you're not rolling, but you want to get stronger. Yeah. This time
Yeah.
I managed to snipe this guy quite well, but he's still way too strong. Look at that.
Yeah.
With the death cap. No way. I'm just like, wow. Okay. But
There you go.
he rolled down completely. And this guy's a one trick void brawler guy. So yeah, look at these wonderful, wonderful items which we're blessed with.
Yeah, what do you even... I don't even know what I would make with those. That's horrible.
So what do you make?
I'd probably make RFC COD 6, but... Or... I mean, could also say you make Shiv Kaisa, is that worth anything?
Okay, you'll see what I make, and then you can tell me whether it's any good or not. It's like I mean I think about it for a while. I'm like, okay, well, screw it. It's the best I can do.
Double
Double,
Titan?
yeah, and obviously I make redemption.
Yeah.
So I didn't want another Bramble. I think the Titan might like cause Shaco has he does crit when he ultis, so he gets a little bit of value from the Titans. And here, like we're kind of close to Kha'Zix 3, but it's not that important. We're just
Here's my
prevent.
kind of... I probably would have made the, I don't know what you think about this, so I probably would have made the RFC Kha'Zix in like maybe like a red buff Shaka. I don't know if that would be worse.
I don't like. Kha'Zix is not a damage dealer in this, but if like, and that's the thing. Like, I sell the Annie for the Kha'Zix, which is a mistake, in my opinion. I think Annie's worth more, but especially since Kha'Zix has no items. Like, if I had made the RFC for Kha'Zix, I should have gotten the Kha'Zix. So, yeah. And it's like these minor things you got to think about. Like, is the Kha'Zix even doing anything? But look at the Titans. I think it's doing something, right?
Yeah,
Maybe.
actually, yeah.
I don't know. Maybe the RFC would have been better. But the problem with Mech is, look at my bench. It's like
Yeah.
so frustrating. And then I'm like, okay, Kaisa, what do you sell for it? You have to sell the Kha'Zix, right?
Yeah.
And then you sell another Kha'Zix for Rumble, and I sell the last Kha'Zix for Annie. I'm like, damn it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's the right play. I mean, I think if you weren't going to make RFC on Kha'Zix, then you might as well just
No,
use
but
it
it's like,
start.
why the fuck was I holding the Kha'Zix in the first place? That's the
Yeah.
mistake.
Yeah.
And I know I could have sold them before to make interest, and like I just held them like an idiot. So, yeah. This guy's going Sorcerer GP. Unfortunately, he has like nothing. 2 force. Oh, he had GP 2. But one Xerath 1, Arya 1, like. Oh, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 sorcerer? So how do you build this?
6 sorcerer.
Yeah. 6 sorcerer for
Why do
sure.
what's the point of having Graves and Jace, right?
That's for Vanguard. Graves, I have no idea. But
yeah, why not have either Darius or take the Space Pirates out?
But this is extremely fucking weak, and that's why he lost.
Yeah. Yeah, you should have had 6 sorcerer. Get
See?
rid of Jason.
Oh my god. Yeah, everything like I think what is it? It's 40 to 80, yeah. I think with sorcerers, yeah.
QSS on I feel like QSS on GP isn't really necessary, right?
It's against Zephyrs. It's not completely useless.
Yeah.
But look at my team. Like they're very close to dying. Like everything is close to dying. Yeah. But it's just if he had more sorcerers, he would have cleared it. But look at the HP. Kaisa has a little bit of HP, Shackle, and the Mech. If he had 6 sorcerer, this would die.
Yeah, but the mech units.
Maybe the mech units could do something, but they're kind of weak. But you can't have 4 sorcerer. Like you gotta play the build properly. Like the whole point is having a giant fucking GP that clears everything.
Yeah, and I feel like you gotta have Death Cap in that build also.
Yeah, but he didn't need Death Cap. If he had the sorcerer buff, he would have cleared everything. So what do we want here? Once it kind of
Can't really see everything. I can't really see all the. I consider Frozen Heart for Shaka maybe.
Interesting. So very defensive Shaco.
Bloodthirster, definitely the Bloodthirster.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
Yeah.
Because he's 3-star.
Yeah, the Bloodthirster wasn't there though. I would have gotten the Frozen Heart.
Yeah, Frozen Heart would have been cool as well for utility.
These are interesting items.
What do you mean by that? They're completely retarded items, but okay.
No, I meant like interesting, like they kind of suck, but like it's still doing well.
Yeah, you like the mech has quite good items. Shaco has whatever items. Kaisa has whatever items, but it's like.
Yeah, I mean they're like horrible items, but like it's actually working out.
Yeah, but that's what you got to do.
Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting that you didn't prioritize the Kale at all, I guess.
But I still want to get my mech upgraded.
Yeah.
I think now is the time to level. Since I have...
So I guess maybe another play you could have done is if you had made the RFC on Kha'Zix and you could have kept the second Kha'Zix too and just sold one of them for Kale with the RFC.
But then okay, yeah. Kale would have been interesting as well. Yeah.
Why'd you... Oh, okay. Never mind. I thought you were going to get the RE2.
No. I just buy the Vel'Koz because I don't want them to get more Vel'Kozes. Yeah. So that's the reason. Okay, the reason I got third in the tournament yesterday, which really pisses me off, is obviously it was late already. But the second thing was I let someone get KL3.
Oh damn.
And KL3 just obliterated everything. But the main thing is I didn't scout enough to know what's happening. Like when you're scouting, you gotta look at people's benches and see, okay, he has a KL2 and he has another KL2 on his bench. So what does that tell you?
Yeah, you gotta pick up Kales.
Yeah, fuck your econ, pick up Kales.
Yeah.
If you want to win the game, make sure he doesn't get KL3.
Yeah, you have to pick up what, 4 of them, and you can't get
Yeah, you ideally need to make Kale to yourself, basically.
But if you get 4 kills, it's impossible for him
Yeah,
to get her.
yeah. But I mean, just picking 1 or 2 up makes it a lot harder for him, right? Because especially if there are like 4 Kales left and you buy 2 of them, it makes it 50% harder for him to get her.
Yeah.
Yeah. So by buying the Vel'Koz, I'm making sure that he doesn't get Vel'Koz 3. Because that's his win conditioning. Well, win condition. And why is it so choppy? I don't know what I did wrong with my settings.
Yeah, I don't know. Hey, I think it's always been like that on when you've been sharing the video. I assumed it was just my connection.
So I think the game wants us to win, right?
Oh, but damn.
So I even bought the Ziggs because I wanted to go Demolitionist. I'm like, oh, never mind.
That's awesome. What'd you write? Oh, thank you. That's awesome. Yeah, I guess you couldn't have picked a better item, right?
Yeah.
Who do you think the best unit is at 7 in regular mech?
A Lux or Kale.
It doesn't really matter which one.
Okay, why is Lux better than Kale here?
Gonna say because you don't have good Kaiser items.
Exactly.
Yeah.
My Kaisa doesn't really do damage. Right? If she had
That's
like more damage, then it would be worth it. But
kind of a
sorcerer buff is good for everyone. And selling the Vel'Koz here was a mistake, I think. I could have kept the Vel'Koz. I was just tunnel visioning, okay, I go 8 and I can put in Dark Star instead of Kale.
Is 3 Darkstar really that good though?
It's a little bit of a buff. It's not good, but it's better than nothing.
Who do you put the karma on?
Shaco. Which actually bites me in the ass. It's really funny. It's really funny. I screw myself here with the play. Okay, I'm gonna open it again. Maybe it'll help. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's working fine. Cool. So that's the Kale guy. He's really hard to kill. Because I can kill him once, but I can't kill him again.
Yeah,
Right?
GA is so strong.
I mean, those are perfect Kale items. QSS is fine, but the GA is even stronger. And I keep getting the Kazakhs. I don't know why. Like, I should have just not bothered anymore. See? I think this is reasonable, no? Because
Yeah.
I want the Lux to die. I want the Karma to die.
You don't think KL is still stronger than Karma though?
Well, not. Oh my! Did you see that? Did you see that? There's a Zephyr
Uh,
here, and I get the Karma Zephyr. I get the Kaisa Zephyr. I'm such an idiot. Like, I wasn't paying close enough attention. But oh, never mind. He swapped. He swapped to Zephyr my Shaco. So by Zephyring the Shaco, he wins here. I think he would have won anyway, but Zephyring the Shaco just makes it even worse. Yeah. Okay, this is working. Good. This isn't choppy anymore. I thought VLC was superior, but yeah. So what do we want here? What do we want here?
Let's see. No, nothing looks that great, right?
Yeah. I think the Zeeks was probably the right choice.
I mean, maybe the. Yeah, that's good. The ZZ Rock could have been alright too.
No, ZZ is trash.
Is
Trust me,
it?
it's complete trash.
Even with the 3-star?
There's so much damage. Like, now there's just so much damage. It doesn't matter. Like, no one cares. Like, KL just kills the ZZ spawn in like 2-3 hits while clearing everything else anyway.
Yeah.
And the crit is good, but I don't know I don't have anyone to put it on. So I think it's Zeke's, or alternatively it could have been Locket.
Yeah, the Zeke's. Yeah, Zeke's has to be best.
And obviously Kazakh's is really weak, so I think if I put it on him, he'll survive a bit longer.
Yeah.
So here I try to roll down for something because I'm like, oh, I'm gonna die soon, so I need to roll down. Yeah. So the MF would have been a lot better than the Karma, I think.
I was just thinking. Yeah, I was just thinking that too. Yeah, because you get the Valkyrie.
And then I thought about the GP as well. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the 2 Dark Stars, the 3 Dark Stars is not really worth that much, right?
It isn't. But look at that! That's so beautiful. Look at that sneaky Shaco.
Yeah.
Like he just gets in there and it's amazing. And then he OTs the kill and he's like, you can't get me. You can't get me. Yeah. So basically Shaco won me that. Complete Shaco carry. Complete Shaco carry. But watch this. This is like the how I outplay myself or misplay myself or whatever. Yeah, this is whatever. Like I'm not getting the Karma 3. That's a mistake as well. So obviously I should have had the MF. And there's another MF, which I ignore. Yeah. Look at this! Look at this! Where is this going? What is this crap? So I manage to
Oh, damn, the Shaco.
yeah, I managed because I didn't scout, so I managed to get the shackle lifted. Yeah, so that's my fault. But I'm kind of happy with second place.
Yeah, that was good. With those items, second place is more than expected, I guess.
So do you want Xayah and friends or Cybers or both? You have time for both.
Yeah, time for both. Let's do the Cybers first, I guess.
Okay. Oh wait, we're doing it in the other play. The other player is better. So what I learned from looking at the other guy, I decided that it's good to kind of scout the players I'm playing against. Because I'm playing against GM and Challenger players, this time I think about getting Kazakhs again, right, with an armor, and there's no harm scouting. So this is I'm scouting the players, like if they're one-trick players, for example, which is what you can do in Grandmaster. So this guy basically plays just rebels or like 90% rebels. So it's good to know what the people you're playing against like to play.
That's smart. I wonder. Yeah, that'd be cool if you could. I mean, I guess you could easily have a program where you just like type in their names and it tells you.
Yeah, I mean you can just look at the leaderboards.
Yeah.
No, it's gone. Yeah. So this game is looking a bit better for voids, right?
Yeah.
So that's what we're like aiming for right now. So we got, oh yeah, sorry, I guess, but I mean, what do you make? You make the GA, right? It's a Kazakhs too. It's like, I don't think you even need to think about this.
Yeah. 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 Gotcha.
GA is good for anything and everything, and then we get a Fiora. So why not put in the 2-star Fiora?
Yeah. You don't think it's worth selling the Xayahs and the Malphite and Ziggs for leveling?
Okay, do I need to level here? That is a good question. Like versus this guy, I win.
Yeah.
No, I don't win because the Kazakhs is a yeah. He positioned very well against me. So, but the Kazakhs has a GA, and that's the power of GA on Kazakhs. Like he ulti twice or
Yeah.
more. See, we get rewarded.
Yeah. You don't put the Xayah in here?
What would I put the Xayah in over?
I guess you level and put it in?
Okay. Okay. Well then we do that. If that's what I should do, then that's what I do. But the problem here is I don't have enough blitz. Like I need to protect my front and my back, so it's kind of tough here.
Yeah, I guess you need one more Blade Master too.
Yeah. And here I'm a bit scared because of the ZZ Rod and Caitlyn just like popping off. So this is kind of close.
Yeah, man.
But
Yeah, Zero's good early game, I
but
guess.
look at that. Look how wonderful the Kazakhs is. Like he died, everything moved, and then he just killed the Caitlyn. Yeah.
Yeah.
So here we consider pre-leveling. And yeah, this is better positioning. This is way better positioning. It protects our Xayah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd probably pre-level here. I mean, why do you need the Xinjiao and the Rakan?
You don't.
Nice.
But it's like I was scouting and positioning first, right? That's more important. This I can do during combat. Remember I told you like the order of operations?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So what you can do during combat, do it during combat. And this guy's challenger. Yeah.
See what do we want here? Sword, I guess?
Yeah, you can go wrong with sword. I mean, Ionic or Zephyr is also fine, but sword is even better.
Yeah, Zephyr's nice. Or I guess even a bow isn't bad. Or a rod.
Yeah. So I'm like, well, don't really have much of a choice, so we get that. Why did we get that? No, stop. Why did we?
What did you get?
It might bite us in the ass later, but why do we get Vi?
With what? The tier. I guess it's the two brawlers now, maybe, or
It's a cyber, it's a brawler, it has an item on it. So it ticks so many boxes. Like, I want another brawler. I just leveled up. So now I have a brawler in there. In retrospect, I think it was not the right play, especially since I have the Vi there now.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, I guess it would have been a better play if you had another cyber.
Yep, and also I have a Shen, so like I could have put the Shen in for 3 Blade Master. Yeah,
Yeah, the Shen would have probably been stronger.
but it's still I'm still at least I'm like not making any huge mistakes. I'm still yeah, here I should have bought the Shen, obviously. Shen again, obviously. I don't know what is wrong with me.
Yeah, I guess if you're not going to buy the Shen, you got to at least sell something, right? Yeah.
How about that? Would you have
Oh,
done something as crazy as that?
um, I guess on a 4-win streak, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know about the Kaiser. I guess the Kaiser's fine.
Oh, the Kazakhs is okay. So my thought process here is that's why the damage tab is so valuable. Kazakhs is by far the best.
Yeah.
So if Leona does 35% more and Xayah 35% more, they kind of match Kazakhs where he is right now, right?
Yeah, true.
If Kazakhs does 50% more, then that's crazy.
Yeah, true.
So that's why I go for the Kazakh or like for the buff on Kazakhs. So of course but I'm glad it doesn't happen right away. Like I'm weighing my options. I'm thinking like, should I level up? Should I put in the Shen? Should I put something else in? I'm like, okay, no, Kaisa is the best. So let's get that.
Isn't Blade Master though a chance for two extra attacks?
Yeah, but it's 35%.
But
So okay, so it's
wouldn't that be 35% for triple damage though?
true. Okay. But here we go. We're playing the guy I wanted to play, or like I was preparing to play against. I think leveling might have made a difference here.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, and Kazakhs did crazy amounts of damage. So did red buff on Graves. If red buff had been on Lucian, I think it would have been. Oh no, against me it would have been better because I sniped the Lucian. But yeah, so it's very close. But I maintain my win streak.
I feel like Graves on red buff on Graves is like a waste.
Yeah, he shoots extreme. Like you just need the 4th shot. That's all you need. You just need the 4th shot.
Yeah.
And here I'm like, okay, well, I can just put in Cyber.
Yeah, that's smart.
And I can make gold. So it's like, I have Cyber and I have gold. So. And I have a random component as well, which I can use. But this is I think, if this is the game I remembered, Oh no! The last game was hilarious. This game isn't as hilarious. Yeah. So here's the sword, and here's a bow. So I'm like, great. What can I do with that? Giant Slayer. So I need to get some blasters or something. So like my item options are not that great right now.
Yeah.
And there's a fawn. So I'm like, okay, I will take the force of nature. Thank you.
Oh, is it Fawn Galaxy?
Yeah. Now this is not bad, right?
No, I got the Kale.
Yeah, I got a kale. I got another. Okay, so I'm gonna make a misplay here. Oh shit! Wait. So what should I do now before I put the item
Oh,
on?
um, I don't know what I would. Oh, definitely the Fawn on Fiora, right?
Yeah. Somehow I forget it. I already forget that it's a fawn galaxy. So I put the cloak on her instead of the fawn. And then after a while, I'm like, wait, it's a fawn galaxy. Why did I just not give her the fawn? Yeah.
Yeah, now you have to remake her if you want to play Cybers,
Yeah.
or maybe not. But
And another mistake. Or a potential mistake.
is what?
Like the Cassidin. The Cassidin.
Uh, instead of gold though.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Like, I'll get another Cassidin later.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel like you're so behind on gold though. Like you had bought because now you're going to be at 20. I feel like the casting would have cost you
Yeah.
gold, like maybe at 10.
And now I finally realize, okay, I need to do some positioning, and yeah, there we go. So this is now I'm happy. Now I should be fine.
Yeah,
So I don't think anything terrible should be able to happen right now.
I mean, I guess you just got to get to 50 gold now.
Yeah. But I mean, I could be as bad off as this guy, right?
0.
With zero, yeah.
He almost has a Shen 3 though, right?
Yeah, so this now I'm screwed. At this point I realize I'm screwed. I don't have
What?
gold. I don't have my win streak. I am so screwed. So that was kind of harsh.
Yeah, I guess you got to start selling now for gold, right?
Yeah. So I do that. Guardian Angel on the Irelia, and then I use the Fawn on Lucian. So it doesn't go to waste completely. And what is the Lucian doing? Lucian back! No! Yeah, well. Somehow I managed to position against Infiltrators with the Lucian, luckily. Yeah. So now I'm still kind of okay. What do we want?
um, I guess maybe another sword.
We want everything. We want Deathblade, QSS, Rageblade, or RFC.
Oh, right. Yeah, yeah.
So
Yeah, rod,
we can get almost anything,
sword, rod, bow, I guess in order.
or even a belt for Redemption or Zephyr. Like,
Yeah,
so then I have time to scout. I see one cyber guy, so I see two cyber guys. So yeah, and I'm like, okay, well I don't want the tier, so I guess I go for the belt. Yeah,
makes ever.
yeah.
Yeah, I think Zephyr is really good at slamming cybers just because it's always good on one of the cybers.
But what is better than Zephyr?
Redemption?
Exactly. You've taught me well. So now I'm checking who I'm going to play.
I think Redemption is just good because it's like by far the most flexible item. I mean, it's good in every comp.
Yeah. And also I scouted that nobody has the blitz in the front, so I can put Kale there. Right? Because Blitz, yeah, where Blitz is, he's not gonna grab the Kale. He would have to be in the front.
Yeah, the blitz in the front caught me by surprise.
Yeah.
It was the first time it happened to me. I was like, I didn't know that was possible.
So now we make the redemption, I think, at some point. Or we just don't care because we can't lose to this guy, so yeah.
I guess the redemption's also better just because the tier kind of sucks in cybers.
Yeah.
Whereas the cloak is actually could be used for other things.
So there's Illusion. I tell the Kaisa, I don't know why I still have her. And now I'm at 50 again, so yeah, and now I'm like, redemption, yeah, that's what you want to make. Just be sure to make it.
do you think that tier is the worst component in the game?
No, I mean Seraph's is OP on the right champion.
Yeah. But in general though, like on the first carousel, let's say.
You can only go you can if you get Ziggs, then no. But did you see this play? It's a quite important play.
Let's see, what was it?
I check on this guy, right? He's extremely strong. So first I do the selling and all this stuff. And then the important thing is I realize that I need to reposition for him. And I see Harlequin Forest, right? It was right here. So these are like the key things you should focus on. And it's like that's why I keep like being a bitch to you, like what the fuck, why are you not doing anything? When you're like just chilling your whole turn. So I bitch at you.
Okay.
Look at this. Harlequin Forest is over here. I don't want to be on the same side. I have a Kale. You don't want Kale on the same side, ever. Yeah? You know that, right?
No, I actually didn't know that.
You, like, unless you have a very strong, beefy front line, putting Kale as far away as you can so she has time to ramp up is good.
Right.
Because, okay, how do you win with Kale? Do you win in a short burst or as the game progresses?
As the game progresses.
As the game progresses, right? You need her to get those 6 attacks or 8, or I think it's 6 attacks, and then she ascends, and then she starts clearing shit.
Yeah.
So, like this, I might lose. And I know that this guy's the strongest. This guy, I don't care. And yeah, this guy, I lose. Right? This guy, I lose no matter what.
Yeah, the Shen 3.
So, I ignore this guy because I lose anyway, and I focus on this guy, on the first guy, and also here, even the last guy, if you noticed. So, positioning wise, I position for this guy, the first one, this guy, and this guy. And it pays off. So now my Kale has time to ramp up. And it's quite close, but thanks to decent positioning, I take it. Yeah? Had I stayed on the other side, it might have not been as easy.
Yeah.
That's why you always need to be doing something. You don't have time to chill. You always gotta scout, you always gotta think about what you could do better. Versus this guy, I'm like, okay, this guy I cannot beat, but I can make a Zephyr. Yeah? You gotta hold Xayahs for that. I was thinking if I should post it or not, but it's just a mental note.
What?
You didn't see me type hold Xayahs? I typed hold Xayahs in the chat.
Yeah.
So a whole lot of crappy items.
Let's see. Yeah. What do you make here? I guess.
Oh my god. Okay. Yeah,
Last Whisper, right?
yeah, Last Whisper is better. Yeah. I make RFC.
I guess IE plus IE and Irelia and Last Whisper isn't too bad.
Well, I make QSS and
And
RFC.
no. Yeah, I guess it's fine.
Because this allows Kale to just chill. Right?
Yeah.
While like stuff is going down, Kale is just chilling. And yeah, Last Whisper would have been good, but I think Kale did the most work. Maybe Last Whisper and I really would have helped.
Yeah.
But I for some reason I value Kale. I don't think it's completely wrong. And I hit more cybers, lucky me.
Yeah, I guess it makes positioning easier too, just to be able to put Kale in the corner like that.
So what's better, right?
Yeah.
The Cassin is better than the Leona. Do you agree?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
you don't need the 5 cybers.
And here I make Zephyr instead of Redemption because Redemption now doesn't make sense.
What?
Because that's a Vi 2.
Uh,
So, I mean, look at that. Would Redemption do anything here? Everything died. It would just be for one unit. Vi 2 doesn't
yeah.
die fast enough.
Uh,
He has Redemption on his Vi, but yeah, Vi usually like doesn't die quick enough, especially
I
like
think in cybers, I always try to prioritize redemption on Fiora.
yeah, Fiora dies quickly. Yeah.
Yeah, I like to go like. I mean, if I had access to every item, I would say like Ionic Spark on Vi,
That's awesome.
Redemption, or and then like Zephyr on Leona, or something.
Yeah. But the reason I make this effort is for this guy. Like the only way to beat him is to just lift the Shen. Like
Yeah.
without lifting the Shen, I can't win. And then I'm a bit surprised that there's another mech player, but this guy doesn't have anything on the mech, so this is too easy. Right? I can just lift the mech.
Yeah. Is that why QSS is core on the Mech?
QSS or impeccable scouting. Those are your two options.
Got it. So if you have impeccable scouting, is something like Dragon Claw better than his QSS?
Yep. You gotta be quick with your Kazakhs. You gotta put your Kazakhs in the front to get lifted. So if you're not quick enough with your Kazakhs to make sure that your mech is protected, then... So, we have a sword, a tier, right? So what do we want?
I'll probably say another sword.
Well, I mean, we have a cloak, rod, or belt.
Ooh, kind of all suck. Maybe a rod.
Yeah. I want the rod because I can put it on KO. I guess I wanted redemption. Yeah. Yeah, actually redemption's better because we need more utility. That's what I learned, like you need utility items as well. Not just offensive items. I'm considering leveling up, but I don't have the Xayah anymore because I don't know, someone stupid sold her, so yeah. I know I had a 1-star Xayah somewhere. So I'm still scouting for this guy. I'm like, okay, if I play him, I need to lift the Shen, otherwise I'm screwed. But I don't play him, so that's okay. I lift a 3-star Malphite, which is nice. But look at the Kazakhs. That's yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that guy's strong.
It's Kazakh scary. It's just so OP.
Yeah, I feel like a Kazakh nerf is pretty warranted, honestly. I mean, there's no way Kazakh should be carrying.
Well, I mean, it's a 3-star. That's what they wanted. They wanted 1-cost 3-stars like Poppy, Xayah, Kazakhs, Ziggs.
But I feel like Kazakh's on like another level though.
Yeah. Well, Ziggs. Oh my God, Ziggs with double Seraphs and either Jeweled or Death Cap with Rumble or Demo Spat.
At least that's hard to get though. Like getting double Seraphs is so hard.
Like, it is hard to get. But the fucking stun lock is so frustrating. Yeah. I had 3-star Poppy with perfect items, but she just died to Ziggs because he stun locked her. Like bomb, 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 and like she couldn't move. She couldn't cast, she couldn't do anything.
Yeah. I'm okay with Ziggs though being that hold up because like if you get 4 tiers then whatever. Like how often are you gonna get 4 tiers?
Yeah. So here we go.
Yeah.
Finally against this guy. Yeah, 4 tiers. If you you can intentionally lose 4 tiers. You have to do it that way.
Yeah.
So that was, I think, like the best we could do against this guy. I really think like lifting the Shen was like, yeah. I'm like, fuck this. Fuck this. Yeah. How do we beat 3-star Shen, 3-star Xayah?
Yeah. It's hard.
So here, I'm not sure if I want to get the Ezreal or not, but I mean, I get the Ezreal for now. And we get some great items. We always, you know, like we always get great items. So
yeah,
it's always a lot of fun trying to figure out how to combine this trash. Well, yeah, these are perfect items. So what would you do with this?
Definitely Deathblade, Aurelia.
Yeah.
And Death Cap on. I'd consider making it on someone you know you're gonna sell in case you get MF or Echo.
I put it on Aurelia because I think she's the stronger carry.
Yeah.
So now I roll, and I would like to say I put it on Irelia or Kale, whoever I 2-star first.
Yeah, I probably would have considered putting on Cassidon because you're probably gonna sell him for
What?
Echo, right?
No.
No.
What are we selling for Echo? What do we want?
Are we not going Cybers here?
We are. I thought I taught you better than this. Come on.
Who are we selling for Echo? Ezreal?
Yeah. Blitz.
Oh, Blitz. Yeah. Really, Blitz over Cassidon though, or the Kronos?
We want Celestial, don't we?
Yeah.
Celestial is core. You need Celestial. Remember, like Celestial is so OP.
Wait, who's the second Celestial though?
Xayah.
Lulu? Oh, Xayah?
Lulu. You're right. Lulu's better.
You don't put the death cap on Echo?
Oh my god. I could have. Yes. I could have put the death cap on Echo. But why should I put the death cap on Echo?
I guess I figured his best on him. I don't know.
No, but why shouldn't I do it right now? It is best on him, but why shouldn't I do it right now?
I don't know.
There's an Echo right there. And he has Nikos. Echo 1-star is trash. You don't want to put items on Echo 1-star. Echo 1-star is a synergy bot. Okay, just keep that in mind.
Got it.
Yeah. Echo 2-star is a carry. Echo 1-star, just there for synergies.
So you would never put items on Echo until he's 2-star?
I can put some items, but I really should consider what items and why. And here, what is the misplay here?
I don't know, but getting solo gold?
I pass up the fucking MF!
Oh, yeah.
Just kidding.
Yeah, and what is it? MF, Kale, Ezreal, right?
Yeah.
The...
No, we don't need those. This is perfect. We have Mana Reaver, and we can put in Celestial at 9 because it's Fawn Galaxy, so we have 10 units, right?
You don't think it... Wait, do you have Ezreal in?
Nope.
No Ezreal over Cassidon?
What? Why? What does Ezreal do here?
Gives you the blaster with MF?
Okay.
It's not
Think
that
a
important,
little bit. Think a little bit.
Yeah, it's not that important.
No.
Oh, you already have the blaster.
I have Blaster with Lucian.
Good point.
And Blaster is completely irrelevant. Lucian doesn't do shit, MF doesn't do shit. MF is there for the ulti, not for Blaster damage.
Yeah.
So like Blasters here is irrelevant, while Mana Reaver is pretty good.
Yeah.
Especially if I position a bit better. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like one of the best in Cybers is like Thresh plus Wukong.
They're okay, but you really want Celestials. Trust me.
Yeah. Okay.
Because look at Irelia.
But who's your second Celestial here? You don't have.
No, I don't. But look at Irelia.
Okay.
So Irelia is just cleaning up, right?
Yeah.
Now imagine, like now she's fine. She's strong enough. But imagine if I had Celestial. Every time
So
she did that, she would heal to full HP.
So at 9, you add Lulu?
Yeah.
Is that the optimal?
Yep. Obviously, it's not 9, it's like 10. So
I see.
this
But
is
if
font specific. I would just need to have Xayah. Xayah, and then I could either have MF or Kale as the, probably MF as the 9th unit. Or although MF is kind of tough with Echo.
yeah, it sucks. I haven't all.
Do you like
Yeah.
this? Does that look nice?
Yeah.
That's the power of scouting.
Yeah, it looks really nice.
So Jinx is not going to get excited, maybe after a long time. Now she's excited, but now she's dead. So, could I have won this any other way?
Maybe. You don't think?
Well, look how much HP look at my units.
Yeah, true.
5 seconds of Jinx popping off, no way.
Yeah.
So it just to like drill into you. Scout, 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 and scout some more.
Yeah.
There's a Kha'Zix there, and there was a Jinx there. So that's perfect. Like Kha'Zix, yes. I want to get the Kha'Zix, and I want to get the Jinx. So I'm like, wow. And one thing I do, when do you move the Zephyr?
Right before combat?
Exactly. So right before combat, I move it back there. So they don't know that I'm putting the Zephyr there. Right? So in case they scout me, they're like, oh, he's lifting something in the front, let's put something in the front. But I already know, like, okay, these guys are in the back, I want to lift them in the back. So I want to get Kha'Zix, I want to get Jinx, and I get the Jinx. And thanks to those 5 crucial seconds, without Jinx, I'm able to do enough damage. Because like when Jinx wakes up, she starts clearing everything. Yeah, you saw that? Like she just cleared my whole board.
Yeah.
So that was Zephyr for the win.
Yeah, that was good.
So what do we want here? Thief's Gloves would be amazing. That's not going to happen.
Yeah. What else is good? I'm saying for MF, like USS.
Yes, that's an option. But what is even stronger right now? Oh, never mind. I get the QSS, I think. Oh, yeah, Hand of Justice. Why? Okay, you see me opening this?
Hand of Justice for MF though, right?
For Kale. Well, you see Kale is...
yeah. Yeah, I forgot that's good on Kale, yeah.
Because I don't... And why is it good on Kale right now?
I don't know why.
I don't have the Celestial buff yet. So 50% of the time she rapes everything, and 50% of the time she heals. So it's like a win-win.
Do you think Celestial is that good in Cybers?
Okay, do I need to show you the damage tab? There'll be another damage tab. Just look at the damage tab and then answer that question.
Okay. Because I always thought that like going like Chronos was better or something.
For what?
Just in Cybers.
But for what?
I don't know. Just like Thresh and Wukong instead of...
Okay, here I managed to lift his Echo, which is not the best, but it's something. Yeah. And he lifts my Echo. Yeah, but his Irelia is quite strong. Unfortunately, my... Okay. Do you see this shit?
Oh, damn.
Do you see her HP?
Yeah.
She has, I don't know, like, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 2k HP.
Yeah.
Yeah, because of the cyber buff. So she has 2k HP. And that's how much damage she does. So 15% of that, she's at full health.
I see.
I mean, with red buff, she's not at full health, but like, the amount of healing Irelia gets is insane.
I see. So you think that Celestial is like best in slot and for
Yes.
cybers?
Yes, I've tested it a lot. Chronos, like, you attack faster, but does Irelia need to attack faster?
No.
Yeah, she has her ulti.
Got it. So you think like what are the best units like for level 8 cyber, like Cassidin and Lulu or something?
No.
Or Cassidin and Xayah?
Yes. You need the Blade Master.
Oh yeah.
That's like hands down the best. I've tested Chronos, they're meh. I've tested MF and Kale. They're okay. I'm not gonna say no to MF and Kale. But then the thing is, like, MF and Kale, if they're naked, they're useless. Right?
Well,
And it's like
items.
you don't have fucking items. Like, you wanna have a component or something on each of your cybers. You wanna have your Irelia carry. So what the hell are you putting on MF and Kale?
Yeah.
Like, this game, yes, I have something on Kale. So Kale is my secondary carry.
Or like Shen and Thresh or something. Not as good.
Shen and Thresh could be something, yeah. Shen and Thresh could be yeah, that could be better. You don't need the blaster. Shen and Thresh would be okay. But I still think healing for Irelia is core.
Yeah.
And yeah, this guy I'm screwed. This guy I'm like, yeah, this guy. That's why I'm trying to set for his Kazakhs. If you notice me.
Yeah. That's good.
Yeah, this is. Fuck. Okay, so do you know this trick?
Which one?
You can't do it on mobile. I doubt it you can do it. So you lift up the unit. Right?
Yeah.
This is next level shit. You lift up the unit, then you press 1 or 3 to look at other boards. Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
And then the funny thing is, I panic, and I don't know what to do. Like, you're supposed to press space bar so you get back to your board, right?
Yeah.
But I don't know, my brain was kind of like, there's too many things happening. What's going on? So look at this. I know that Kazakhs is here. I put the Fiora here, but I'm not fast enough to getting back. I need to like hit spacebar and put her there. I try to put her there on his board, but yeah. You see that? Do you see this shit? I press 1 or 3. That's a misplay. Like,
Yeah.
I press 1 or 3 instead of pressing spacebar to get back to my board. Yeah, I should have pressed spacebar. I'm not playing against him anyway, so I lift a Rakan, so it's actually better. But yeah.
So good that you almost did it.
Well, it helped me that I didn't do it actually. So.
Yeah.
And this guy has a Fiora 3 with Thieves' Gloves, which is really nice. So what do we what do we do now?
Do you ever? I guess you kind of have to roll, right?
No, we level. We want Celestial.
Oh yeah, true.
And who does the Bloodthirster go on? Come on, it should be obvious. Who's the third carry?
I don't know. MF or no Echo?
Echo. Yeah, of course. So there's another Kale. I'm just looking for Lulu or another Celestial. There's the Xayah, but I don't want the Xayah now. It's too weak. I considered the Thresh. I should have put in the Thresh, being completely honest, rather than another Kale. I think I tunnel too hard on Kale 3.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm so close to Kale 3.
Yeah, we also have like no gold though.
Yep. Well, that's what happens when you roll down. So this was my friend, the Jinx guy, who I couldn't have beaten before, but now that I have 2 Kales, I think it's okay. And there we go. There's the Echo and the Lulu. Right?
Yeah. Then one more kill.
And one more Kale would be nice. Yeah. But we have to lock for Echo here. So we're not playing. I was positioning for the other guy. We're not playing the other guy, but this guy I think I can beat anyway. I think. I hope. But his Kale is pop. His Irelia's popping off. Yeah, his Irelia killed everything. I positioned for the other guy, not this guy, so that was my bad. And I forget. I don't lock for the Echo. Oh my god, I'm tunnel visioning way too hard on Kale. Yeah.
I think it could be the right play though, no?
Well, Echo doesn't. Yeah, Echo doesn't do much, and but he killed the other guy for me.
So like if you get another kill, you pretty much just win, right?
Okay, what do I do here? What the fuck do I do here? I'm like, I'm gonna lift his Xayah. Great. Yeah, he's like, don't you dare get that kill 3. I lift the Xayah. I'm like, yay, Xayah's gone. Do you think it makes a difference? No.
Do you think that this next patch Xayah is finally dead?
Well, Xayah's not the problem here. Fiora, the problem was Jin, and I didn't know that because I don't know, I'm stupid. Like, it's my fault. So here okay. What would you get here?
Did you have what items did you have? I mean, I'd probably just get the Seraphs
For MF?
or Echo.
Echo's useless. MF would be better.
Yeah, or yeah, I didn't really see if you had any components.
I don't have components.
Yeah.
I have a tier. I have a tier on maybe the redemption, but my thought process is, okay, he has 4 celestial. I want to red buff that shit. That was my thought process.
Yeah, I'd probably have gotten the Zest in for Frozen Heart, but I guess yeah, the red buff's good too.
Oh, Frozen Heart. That's interesting. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, I think for Frozen Heart and Vi is like Frozen Heart and Ionic Spark are probably the 2 best Vi items.
So I get an MF. So this is like, I had an MF, I had a Lulu, I have too much stuff, and I tunnel vision on the Kale.
Yeah.
I could have gotten MF2 and Lulu 2 probably. So I'm like, okay, lifting the Xayah did not help. Let's lift the Shen. I managed to lift the Shen. I managed to disarm everything. But I don't realize that Jin is the carry. Look at that. Like, it's just too strong. Yeah.
Yeah, if you had gotten the Kale 3 though, you would have won.
But you tell me the statistics. Is it more likely that I get MF2 and Lulu 2 or Kale 3?
I don't know actually.
I'm pretty sure I fucked that up.
Yeah, let's see. There's like what four tails. I forgot what the probability is, but
Okay. So here, if I buy Lulu and maybe I buy the ship, right? So I definitely buy the Lulu. Yeah.
And do you sell all the KLs and try to go for MF or Lulu?
Yeah. So here I lose a lot of gold, but it's 8 plus 6, I believe. Is it just 6?
Yeah.
That's tough. Okay, so that's 14 gold. 16, 11.
But is it more likely to get 2 MF? I feel like it's more likely to. Oh, you're already MF there, yeah. Okay, maybe you go for the MF.
So then I would have 5 rolls. I have 5 rolls to get MF or Lulu.
Yeah.
So what is that? That's like 5 times 0.15. So I have a 4% chance of getting. I will get 4 more legendaries.
Yeah. So the right play was definitely to start the kill.
I will get 4 more legendaries, and there's 2 Lulus out of the pool and 2 MFs out of the pool, so I could get like Thresh, Gangplank, but I also have an Echo. I think would have been better.
Yeah.
As for the Kales, it's extremely unlikely. What does he have? He has a Jinx. He has a Jhin. Does he have anything else? I think he only has a Jhin, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he only has a. Oh, Soraka. Okay, but that's negligible. He has a Jhin 2 and a Soraka 2. So that means if there are 8 Kales, there's 4 Kales left. So that's 1/3. So I have a. I will see. Like, I don't know, 15 times by 0.35. I will see 5 forecasts. Yeah, that's. I mean, what the fuck are these odds? I'm gonna see 5 forecasts.
There's only 4 kills left.
And I want one of them, which is. No, wait, sorry, I did that wrong. Times by. Oh, yeah, divided by 9. Sorry, divided by 9. Yeah. Okay, again. If I have 4 rolls, how many rolls do I have? Right here, I buy the Lulu. And I sell that. Okay, so now I sell this, I only have 3 rolls. Yeah, so that's ridiculous. What an idiot. So it's like
definitely felt kills.
15 times by 35%, so I will see 5 of them. But I only want, I think there's 9 forecasts, right?
Yeah.
So I only want one of those guys. So there's a 0. I should get 0.6 Kales, which is not bad, except that I have all these fucking Kales. So that means it's 1/3 of that. So divide by 3. So I have a 20% chance to get a Kale.
Yeah, I think the MF for Lulu is better.
Yeah, 20% chance to get a Kale. As for MF and Lulu, I think we did the math already, but it was what, like, this is 6, 10, 14, 16. If I buy that, it's 11. So it's 5 times 5 times by 0.15. Yeah. Yeah. So there's like, I should get 4 legendaries, and I'm looking for, there's 6 of them, right? 6 legendaries if I'm correct, or 7 now.
Echo,
Echo, Thresh, MF, Lulu, Xerath, Gangplank, and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 4 out of 6. And I could use 2 of them, Lulu or MF. So yeah. And the whole point is it's quite irrelevant because yeah. Because
we also don't really have items for anyone else, so
yeah.
maybe the Kale was a better play.
So if I had Lulu too, Lulu hexed 2 units, she could have hexed 4 units. So she would have hexed this fucking Shen who completely negated my Irelia.
Yeah.
Yeah. So my Irelia wasn't doing anything. If I had MF2, that might have actually killed something.
Yeah.
But he had a Mystic as well. So I think the Lulu 2 or MF2 could have made a difference.
Yeah.
But look at yeah, and do you see the biggest misplay? So yeah, please tell me the biggest misplay. Or yeah, I'll show you his board.
Not Zephyring the Jin.
No, Zephyring the Shen is good because the Shen is what fucks me the most.
Yeah, no, I meant you should have Zephyred the Jin, right?
No, Zephyring the Shen is fine because he's the one who blocks Irelia and Irelia ult.
Is it the Irelia positioning?
Yeah, I sent Irelia on a fucking walk. I lift the Shen, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and there. Like if
Irelia, it should have been the right.
No, this is fine. Like I think the perfect positioning would have been if she was here on the left. She would have gotten to Ashe 2 seconds earlier, killed the Ashe and reset. Because she kills the Ashe in 3 hits, resets, and goes for Rakan. Yeah.
Yeah.
She kills. Oh, she gets disarmed somehow by the Kassadin, and that's over. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, you're right. Had she been on the right, had she been here, like behind the Kassadin, she could have killed the Kassadin before he did anything. Yeah. So it just comes down to positioning. My Kassadin disarms everything. Like look at that. That's great value from Kassadin. Jarvan, Kassadin, Fiora, and Shen are not doing anything. But Irelia is just like going for a walk. Yeah, and then she gets disarmed for 4 seconds, and then she can't do anything. She can't kill anything. Yeah. So actually, this is beatable. This is beatable. I just mispositioned. So let's get into the last one where I play Xayah and friends. Yeah. Still good?
Yep.
So last video. Yeah, I was scouting too much, so I didn't. I mean, I was scouting the other players, so I didn't show the carousel. But as you can tell, it's the star cluster, and I decided to get Xayah 3-star, Xayah 2-star. Right? Like, why not?
Even with the belt.
I thought I would be able to get the belt off. You know how to get items off, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm thinking about locking my offerings. If I don't get, I locked my offerings. Yeah, I locked my offerings. But fortunately, I get a 3 cost. So I'm able to buy everything. Yeah. So moving forward, I get Vanguards. I think about getting the Mort, but I can't afford the Mort. I prefer 2-star Leona, like the chance of 2-star Leona over 1 Mortar Geyser, which is unlikely that I'll 2-star him anytime soon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And unfortunately, I get too many Xayahs too fast, so I don't get the belt off. So, wait, what? Yeah, I make an Infinity Edge for the Xayah, right? That's not bad. It's not the best item, but I want something on her. Do you understand? Like, do you understand the concept?
Yeah.
Like having a decent item is more important than saving for perfect items.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Because by putting on the decent item, I'm giving up first place, but I'm guaranteeing top 4. And I lose here anyway, which kind of upsets me, but whatever. But in my head, like the reason why I slammed the IE is yes, Deathblade is better. Yes, Last Whisper is better. And yeah, I should have waited to the carousel. Now that I think about it, I should have waited to the first carousel. Right?
Yeah. I probably would have slammed it also, but yeah.
Waiting to the first carousel is smarter.
Yeah. I wonder if you could have also just made a trap claw. I mean, what else is the belt good for?
That is also, but at that time I thought I could I thought I could take the item off. I thought that I would combine the Xayahs and make a better item. Right?
Yeah.
But making the IE here, it's kind of trap claw. But look at that, I get another Xayah. So I'm like, okay, well I might have 3-star Xayah way too soon. Which is obviously like a problem you want to have. Like, that's a nice problem.
Yeah.
Getting
You
3-star
really
Xayah
should.
too soon. And we have the Kazakh trap. You see that? That's how you beat Kazakhs.
Yeah.
You're telling me Kazakhs needs a nerf? Like, Kazakhs kind of needs a nerf, but if you position against him like this, even though he jumps on the Irelia, once the Vi runs there, Rakan jumps in and everything is fine. So by backlining your units, you'll protect yourself against Kazakhs. So it's not a real problem. So what do we want here?
Maybe another glove for trap claw. Or
There
bow
aren't any
for last
gloves.
whisper.
Bow, you're saying bow is fine, right?
Yeah, I say bow.
So bow on Chen or yeah, Rakan is fine.
I'd probably save the bow for last whisper, yeah.
Yeah. But the fact is, it's a 2-star Rakan. And look at my board, my bench.
Yeah.
So now I'm gonna have a free Rakan in here, right? Because you can keep units in there for free.
Yeah.
Because unlike in Dota, your units don't sell. So now I'm 5 out of 4. But what is this? I'm like,
Ouch.
I want to make better items on my Xayah, but like, what can I do? Like, I already have a 3-star Xayah.
Yeah.
So then I just keep the 2-star Rakan in there, and yeah, I get a few pings from people, I think. Yeah.
Why? Because you already got the 2
Yeah.
stars of each Xayah.
Yeah. 3-star Xayah is kind of strong, but I still managed to lose. It's the fucking Graves. Yeah, trap. Oh my god, you're right. If I made Trap Claw and Deathblade, it would have been so much better. Because I can't believe that I can still lose with 3-star Xayah, but it's Graves. Yeah, Graves completely counters Xayah. That's kind of ridiculous. If I had if I had Trap Claw, I could have won. Yeah, look at this. Yeah, sorry.
You also told me that IE was useless without Last Whisper, right? Or was it
Yep.
the other way around?
Yep. I use this for Last Whisper. So if I had Trap Claw, I would have won this easily, because she would just stun the Graves and ignore the blind. I think I barely managed to lose here. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, so now I'm hearing this. I made the wrong move. I should have slammed Trap Claw. I should have slammed Trap Claw, and I should have just put the sword on her. But what did I do now? This is exactly what I've been trying to teach you.
The what?
What is the play here?
You sold the Vanguard for Eco?
I sold the Vanguards for Eco. Because I just lost. I lost, so I don't mind losing again, so I want gold.
Okay.
It's a simple concept, but like a lot of people don't do it. Like Vanguards are not in my final, not in the composition I want. Maybe I could preserve a bit more HP, but screw it. Like I can put in Chrono, and I can make money.
Yeah.
So I'd rather put in Chrono and make money, and set up my composition properly, than just keep the Vanguards.
Yeah, I'm surprised you got that many Xayahs, but you only have one Jarvan, right?
Yeah. Oh, I don't get Jarvan at all. Like,
Bro. What do you play instead of him?
no, I mean I put him in eventually, but it's like I don't get any Jarvans this game. That's what I'm saying, or like minimal amount of Jarvans. So again, Trap Claw would have been so much better, but this is a good loss. Like, it gives me more gold losing here than winning, or the same? No, more. I get one now, one after. Yeah. Yeah, you understand that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, it's always better to have at least some sort of tiny streak. And yeah, I think the items I slammed were just wrong. Yeah, now that I look at it. Yeah. So that's a Death Blade. So that's a Trap Claw and a Death Blade. Yeah. Okay. Good to know. But it's interesting that I still. Oh, did you see me sell the Rakan? Right? Will you for Econ? Right? I don't need. And I also level here. So like.
Because you already have Xayah 3 stars, so you don't really care.
Yeah, and it'll make me stronger. Leveling here gets me 3 Blade Master, and that's a lot stronger. But I keep losing. Why do I keep losing? Because I have 1-star Fiora.
Do you ever build the Zeeks on Xayah, or is that just totally worthless?
No, that would be so terrible.
What do you do with the built-in?
I build the Trap Claw. But the reason I didn't build the trap claw early was because I thought I would be able to get the belt off of Xayah. But then I got too many Xayahs.
I see.
So building the trap claw and the death blade would have been so much better than what I have now. So basically, I fucked myself with the Xayah here, but look at this. What is... Remember, I think we discussed this yesterday or the day before. What is the point of hyper rolling?
To get to level 8?
Yeah. To get your 3-star carry and get to level 8. That is the whole point of hyper rolling. That's why I'm content. Okay, I have the Xayah, I need to go level 8 now. And I think ultimately that's what... It doesn't win me the game, but it gets me pretty damn close to winning the game.
Yeah.
And here I gotta admit I got a little lucky. And now I'm at 50 with a 2 win streak and decent HP. So I'm just like, that's the whole thing. You gotta push your advantage. You gotta, and yeah, of course I can't win against this because he has the Kale. So yeah, with Shen and with Bramble Vest, like there's nothing I can do against this guy. He's I think he's GM, maybe he's challenger as well. So what do we want here?
The glove, I guess?
Yeah, we need like 2 more gloves.
Yeah.
So that's 1 glove for Trap Claw, and then we want another glove for Last Whisper.
Yeah. Do you start with on for Last Whisper?
Yeah. So I end up getting the Trap Claw in the end, and I could have already had Trap Claw Deathblade. So now I roll a little bit, right? And then I'm still at 50.
Yeah. You did, why not level?
Okay, what do I put in if I level?
Yeah, I guess nothing.
Okay, that's the thing. What are the power spikes of this composition?
Yeah, level 8, isn't it? Yeah, you need Ash and Cassidin, and they're not really good without both of them, right?
Yeah. But what are the power spikes? Give me like 3-4 power spikes of this composition.
Xayah 3, level 6, level 8.
Exactly. Because level 6 you have Blade Master, Chrono Celestial Protector. Until level 6 you don't have these 4 synergies. Yeah? So that's why level 6 is so important for this composition.
And level 8 you get 4 Celestial.
And you get and the Sniper, and you replace Fiora with Irelia.
Yeah.
For Mana Reaver. So it's like you gotta know, okay, level 4, I'm at level 4, I'm rolling for my Xayah. I have my Xayah. Okay, level 5 is kind of useless, I gotta get to 6. Level 6, I can chill at 6 for a bit, I can roll a little bit more because I don't have anything. I think, okay, now I have Jarvan 2 and Fiora 2. But that's still 1-1. So I want to get at least my other units to 2-star, then I can go to 8. Right? It's like, it's not that, like, I don't think these concepts are that difficult. You just gotta know what you're doing and why you're doing it.
Yeah.
And once you figure out the power spikes for each composition, this is what you need to do for every composition. Like, know when you're, like, this is the easiest thing ever. Mech, please tell me, like, what the fuck is this? What is the power spike for Mech?
Level 6.
Level 6 when you get your fucking Fizz. Why has this guy rolled down on 5?
Yeah.
How the fuck are you master? You can't roll down on 5. Like, yes, you find more Annies and more Kaisas, and you have a random Wukong, but the reason I hate reroll Mech so much is you only have a 10% chance, so every second chop you get a forecast. So in in 18 chops you should get Fizz, right?
Yeah.
18 chops you get Fizz. If you're level 5, you need 36 chops to get Fizz.
Yeah.
On average, 36 chops.
Yeah. So why do people do it?
On 5, I have no idea.
I've actually never even seen it before.
Yeah. On 6, you should get him in 18 chops. So it's okay, I guess. No, in 9? Wait, what did I say? 18, yeah. 10 times 2 is, yeah. Am I doing the math right? You get a forecast every 2 shops. And there's 9 forecasts, so it's 1 and 18.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So 1 in 18, it's kind of risky. Like 1 in 18, if you low roll, like I've rolled before and I've just not gotten Fizz. Like I rolled down 150 gold on 6 and I just never got a Fizz. That can happen. And no one was even holding Fizz. So it can happen. Like the odds are not in your favor if you're rolling on 6. On 7, it's a bit better. And on 8, it's easiest, but you don't want to go to 8 for Mech.
Yeah.
So now we're just chilling. We want to get to 7 and 8 ASAP. Yeah, and I'm scouting for Irelia's. I'm scouting for Caitlyn's. So the Caitlyn is perfect bait for the Blitz. And now I think my Xayah is okay. Like, now that she has at least something. And look at that Trap Claw.
Yeah, that's nice.
How beautiful it was. Like, sometimes Trap Claw is even better than QSS. Because with QSS, you'd still, like, lose half of her health. But with Trap Claw, she just stuns the Ahri. Yeah, someone's level 8. I don't know who went level 8. I thought this guy went level 8. I wasn't paying really that much attention. I was just focusing on my game the most. Yeah, so here we get some items. We want a Last Whisper, so we want a glove. We get a glove. So we have to sell the Rakan. That's why we're rolling for Rakan. We got an Ashe. So Ashe is an upgrade. And oh, this is interesting. Yeah. Why do you think I did that? QSS on Ashe. Can you hear me? I think I think it wasn't like now looking at it, it might not be the best, but I made QSS on Ashe.
Sorry, it keeps cutting out. You said you made QSS on Ash?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry, my internet's pretty bad. Yeah, I think QSS and Ash is good.
It just now that I'm thinking about it, like I could have sold the Rakan and made the last Whisper. That would have been better.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like now it's like, what the hell were you thinking?
Yeah. Yeah, QSS doesn't really do much unless they have like a blitz.
But did you see that? That was amazing. Did you see that save from the Trap Claw against Kazakhs? I mean, I didn't win, but it was. But if I had, yeah, here if I had made the Last Whisper, I would have definitely done better. And there's the Irelia. Yeah, so now that we have the Irelia, I think we can chill for a bit. But yeah, I think. Oh my God, no, no! I know what I. Yeah, I'm thinking. Yeah. I'm thinking I get a tier for Shoujins on Rakan. That's what I'm hoping for. But looking at it now, the last Whisper would have been so much better.
Yeah.
Because again, my thought process here was, no one's playing Ashe. Maybe I can get Ashe 3-star, and QSS on Ashe 3-star is really good.
Got it.
But now that you're looking at it, like there's still things I could have done better. Yeah, I mean the reasoning behind the QSS is it kind of protects Xayah as well, right? So Blitz doesn't pop her trap claw right away. That was my thought process behind it. And here we're punished. Like this is trash. Like we needed a glove or a sword or a tier. Anything like glove, sword, or tier would have been good. And we get yeah. So what do we do here? Like you said, bow? Bow for what?
Don't we get more components in the next PV?
Yeah, but okay. But right now, like I could have done something with all those items. I could have made a Death Blade. I could have made Shoujins. Like I could have made something. But I got the Rakan because he's a Rakan.
So you keep the 8 out of 7?
Of course. Why not? It's another 2-star Rakan.
Yeah, true.
Like look at that, one stun and another stun.
Is there any argument to selling the Rakan for and putting the rune-ins on either Ashe or Xayah?
Yes and yes. Both of those things are right plays.
Especially if you get a rod, I guess it makes it even better because you can just put the rod on the Morello.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. And Rakan 3, it's like if I get a free Rakan 3, like why not? So here I level to 8 and I roll down to 40. And it's like misfortune gambling. Like, hi guys, I usually like you, but like I can't use you in this comp.
That's fun.
But do you see that? Do you see? I mean, here, it has some merit, right? Like the Quicksilver and the Trap Claw.
Yeah.
By the way, it's this guy. He's a Void 1-trick. Yeah. So here, the QSS protects me from Blitz, and then the Trap Claw stuns the Vel'Koz, which is a thing of beauty. He gets stunned, and thanks to that, I survive. Or like survive for a little bit longer. Yeah. I could have lost like 10 health there easily.
Yeah.
But again, my itemization is pretty bad. I'm just showing you this. Like, the crazy thing is, how many mistakes you can make and still get relatively far. That's why, I mean,
Yeah.
I don't mean with any like disrespect or anything. I don't understand like how people can get stuck in platinum. Like if you just make like reasonable plays, you can get to master or at least diamond.
Yeah.
Like if you really think about what you're doing and why you're doing it, and I mean, if you make as many mistakes as me, you're fucking GM. And you're the one who told me I should have slammed the trap claw, and you're right. Like, great, I make a GA. I mean,
Yeah, it's pretty
what
good.
else is there to do? But I could have had I could have had trap claw, death blade, and last whisper on my Xayah. That's what I could have had, right? I had the components. I have a bow and a sword and a glove, and I had the trap claw already. Yeah, so that would have been so much better, so much better. And you know that, like you're the one who told me that. So
Do you go to a 9 here and put in like Jin?
that is something I've never tried.
Especially here where you have the run-ins. I feel like you could go to 9, sell the Rakan, and have run-ins on Jin.
Oh my God, you're a genius. Yes, that is the best play. I tunnel. I that is my problem. I've done it several times before. I tunnel too hard on Rakan 3, which is a useless unit. Like not a useless unit, but I tunnel too hard on Rakan 3 most of the time. But the reasoning why I'm rolling here is because I can 3-star Irelia, 3-star Rakan, 3-star Ashe. Maybe even Cash. Right? So that guy, once that guy dies, I can 3-star Irelia. So that's my thought process. Maybe it's not the the correct thought process, but yeah. What you said is probably has more merit than what I'm doing.
I think one of my biggest problems is that I always I think I always like get too greedy with the leveling.
Too greedy. Like you've seen my other games, I'm hella greedy.
Yeah. But sometimes I feel like I go to not like try to go to 9 and then just get 8th place.
No, not okay. Can I even go to 9 here?
No.
Could I have gone to 9 when I was at full gold?
Yeah.
No.
No?
Look at this. Wait, what was this? Like, does this scream 9 to you? I'm down. Okay, maybe. Okay, you're right. We're all like 10 HP away. Okay. Maybe I could have gone to 9. But I haven't tested Jin yet. So you're right, I haven't tested Jin yet. So maybe Jin would have been a good power spike. As the other guy had Jin. So I need to test that next time. But what I have experience with is Irelia 3. So my thought, like, I'm not saying your thought process is wrong. I'm just going to explain what my thought process is, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, so my thought process is get Ashe 3, get Rakan 3, get Irelia 3. Maybe Kassadin 3. But
Yeah,
like
no,
Ashe,
I think your thought process is actually better.
so
I
that's
think that
like my thought process is roll down. Here I can sell the Kassadin if I win, which I shouldn't have sold before the game, but yeah, that's my fault.
No, I think you have the higher probability to win. Like if you get any of those 3-star, you probably just win.
Yeah. So like going to 9 is so expensive, and I don't like. There's nothing specifically which I value at 9. Like maybe a Gen
Yeah,
2.
Jane isn't really. Yeah, I think you're right. I was just thinking in this one specific game because you had Runins, but yeah, I think you're still right.
And here I saw the Rakan. I was on tilt, so that's an like I saw the Kassadin and then I saw the Rakan. I should have kept the Kassadin, the Jarvan. I should have kept the Kassadin and the Jarvan. So what do we want here? What's an amazing item?
The Zeeks or the Zephyr?
Zephyr as well, but since we're going
Yeah.
Ashe, Rage Blade for Ashe.
Yeah.
And it's like it's a little frustrating, like yeah, the Ashe and the Rakan, and it's just like I have a belt on the Rakan which I'm not using, and I could have sold the other Rakan and not gotten the Runans. So yeah, and there's another Kassadin and another Jarvan just to tease me. There's another Kassadin which I skip over for some reason, and there's another Jarvan which I shouldn't be buying, which I should focus on the Kassadin rather than the Jarvan. And there's this asshole. Look at this motherfucker. Look at this guy. This is how you fucking play. This guy is fucking GM or Challenger.
Why?
He has an Irelia. Right?
Just to prevent you from getting it?
Just so that I don't get 3-star Irelia.
Bruh.
Like, of course, I curse him out and I'm pissed when he does this in the game. But looking at it now, it's like, this is genius.
But he wants Irelia in, right? Because he only has.
Over what, though?
Oh yeah. Oh, I didn't see you had the Xayah back there. Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought he's an F3 Blade Master. Got it.
I mean, maybe he's not as, like, maybe I'm giving too much credit. Maybe he wants to go 9 and put in Irelia for Mana Reaver. That's a possibility.
Yeah.
But I still commend him on holding the Irelia. Maybe he's not doing it for the right reason, but, like, it really pisses me off. I'm like, okay, so now, if I die before Treadle Pack, I think he's the one. No. Then Nem Wizard has the Irelia. So I need to make sure that he dies. I'm like, I don't care about my board, just kill this guy. Please kill this guy. And then I'm really happy that he dies. So I beat this guy, that's great, but I'm really happy that that guy is gone. So now, boom, 3-star Irelia. So what should I do now? Which I don't do. Which is another high-level play, which I don't do.
And sell the Rakan still.
Sell the fucking sell the Rakan for Ashe. Yeah. And sell the Xayah for Irelia.
Oh yeah, that would be crazy.
But it's like at that point I'm like, I have all these units, I want all my units, but it's like, why the fuck do you need these units? Like, you don't need to keep your units.
I don't know about selling the Xayah though. I selling the Rakan definitely, but you really think selling the Xayah?
Well, let's see what I get. Based on the item I get here. If I get a decent Irelia item. Okay. So right here, this is really tough. Here I should sell the Xayah. I should sell the Xayah and I should put Last Whisper IE on Irelia. That wins me the game.
Yeah.
But like this, I have 2 items on Xayah, 2 items on Irelia. Neither of them are the hard carry.
Yeah.
Both of them are like, well, not soft, but like medium carries. And I'm not buying Kassadins. What are you doing, idiot? Why are you not buying the Cassidans? There's a Shen 2 finally. So here the play, here the play is sell the Rakan and sell the Xayah.
And put in the oh no, who you put in over the Xayah?
Xayah, you buy another one.
Yeah.
But had I done that and put the trap claw on Kassadin or on whoever, that could have won me the game. And that's like a next level play, which I sometimes I do, but often I forget about.
Yeah, it's a pretty next level play.
Because look at the Irelia. Look at the Irelia. If you follow the Irelia, like she does almost enough damage, but if she had a IE on top of her setup, I think she'd be even stronger. Like maybe even twice as strong.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I lock myself in on account 3 because I'm an idiot. Complete idiot. And then I don't even know what I'm rolling for anymore. Oh yeah, Ash. I'm rolling for Ash. And there's more Cassidans, which it's just frustrating how stupid I am, and I sell everything again. I'm just looking for Ash. I could have gotten Cassidin. But look at that Irelia go. You see that? Did you see that? That is so bad. Watch that again. She's one hit off so many times. Like she kills the MF, but she doesn't kill the Kale. Or yeah. See? She needed to kill the Kale right away. Then she doesn't kill the Ezreal. She needed to kill the Ezreal right away. Then she kills everything. But like, oh my god, yeah. So I got lucky with the units. I did stupid shit with the items, and I'm still trying to get Jarvan, who I sold. So I should have held the Jarvan and the Kassadin, and yeah, I could have Kassadin 3 maybe, and Jarvan 3 probably. There's a Kassadin again. But now it's too late. Now it's too late to get Kassadin. Yeah. There's another Jarvan. And there's the Ash. I'm like, okay, game. Let me survive one more round. I'll buy Ash. Finally. So look at the squid. Buy squid. Fortunately, I have a GA, so yeah. And then I even misclick. I'm like, oh no. and I buy the Kaisa instead. So what do I want here? I guess it's obvious, right?
Let's see. Oh, the rod.
What? The Bloodthirster. I need a third item for Irelia.
Yeah.
And it's not a great item since I have a lot of Celestials already, but it's something.
Was there not a rod though? Would you not have gone for rod for Morello and Rakan? Or is that no?
Yes, if I did what I was supposed to do and sold the Xayah, then yes.
Got it.
Had I sold but I should have sold the Rakan as well before. So, but on the next Rakan, I would have made Morels on the second Rakan. Had I played this better, yeah. And that stupid Ezreal. Look at that. You see, he blocked Irelia. He blocked Irelia twice. But look. Yeah. So, again, positioning. What is this shit? How do we position here?
Right side or
Away from the fucking Ezreal, who's my hard counter.
the Shen?
Shen, sorry. I keep getting confused, yeah. Shen is the hard counter to Irelia. He hard counters Irelia, Xayah, and Jhin. So if I had Irelia anywhere on the right, even by herself, she's fucking 3-star, I could have won this. But Irelia gets stuck like once, twice, and then she dies. Then she starts killing stuff and healing up, but yeah, there's just too much damage. So
Yeah.
So this is the amount of misplays you need for a Grandmaster, okay?
Yeah.
I should have made Deathblade, I should have sold the Xayah, I should have sold the Rakan. The QSS maybe, maybe not. Probably if I had made Last Whisper earlier would have been better. So that's like 3 mistakes and positioning. So like, those are 5 mistakes.
Yeah, I think that just watching you play, I think what my by far biggest weakness is, which is like keeping me from climbing, is I just don't scout well enough. Like, I
Well,
don't scout or I don't scout or pivot. Like I feel like I have a good understanding of the items and stuff like that, but like I don't really scout well enough.
okay. Well, on mobile it's hard. I guess you told me that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's still doable though. I feel like just in general, I'm bad. I think and maybe just 'cause I'm lazy. I don't know, but
It's that's the thing. But I'm sorry, but like, I call you out a lot. Like, what the fuck are you doing? You're not doing anything. You like
yeah, okay.
in some games, I'm like, bro, we have 20 seconds. Like, what are you doing? Like, are you going to get some tea or like
Yeah.
watching the zebras run outside? Like, if you're playing, then play.
Yeah, you're right.
And yeah, so scouting is key. Scouting and based on scouting positioning, of course. And yeah, just making good items. And really, it's crazy now that I have so much time. I realize that I shouldn't have made the Runes on Rakan. I should have made the Last Whisper. I should have made the Trap Claw right away. Like so many things. Like Trap Claw is better than IE because IE is useless without Last Whisper.
Yeah.
Yeah, so many things I could have done better. But even making these mistakes, I got second place.
Yeah.
By at least repositioning sometimes. By at least like knowing that I need to get to 6, then I need to get to 8. Not even getting the fucking castle in 3-star or Xayah in 3-star. Another stupid mistake.
Yeah.
But like, I think those are like minor and major mistakes, and I think you make major mistakes, and I make a lot of minor mistakes. But you made like if you make 2 major mistakes, you're fucked. Like if you don't scout and pivot, you're fucked. And maybe you level up too aggressively and fuck your econ. So like you don't have econ and you're going for the wrong comp, GG.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I need to. Yeah, that's. I guess that's my number one thing I need to work on. Is I just need to start pivoting more.
But I mean, obviously this was a hyper roll game, but the Cybers game and the game before that, it's like I wasn't really locked into anything. Like, yes, I'm still flexible. I can go there or there or there. I don't care. Like, and I think we had this issue before. Like, you enjoyed Robot Calamari and you're forcing it every game, but it's never good to force anything.
Yeah.
Like that's the another key takeaway. Like, if you look at this, it's like okay. Oh wait, this was a tournament, so let's ignore the tournament. But here, I got Echo 2. This game, I was re-rolling on 7, and I got Echo 2. Yeah? So I went Cybers, if you get Echo 2. By the way, what is this composition? What is this? Okay, I know this composition might tell you I'm a complete retard, but what else does it tell you?
What?
Well, think about it.
You I don't know. He pivoted to Cyber's late, or
No. I mean, could be, but
I don't know.
okay. Does it make sense to you now?
Well, the guy with each sorcerer.
Yeah. So I don't know how good this is, but I got completely decimated by the gangplank. So I'm like, fuck this. I sold my I don't know, whatever I had, the 2 added units. Maybe it was Ezreal and Chen. Maybe it was Kassadin and Xayah. I'm like, fuck this, and I put in a 2-star Karma and a Lulu.
For the Mystic.
For the Mystic. It wasn't enough, but it did help a little bit. Like, my unit survived like an extra second.
Got it.
Yeah? So that's me trying to play against this guy who had 8 sorcerer who was first. So like it did not work out, but this sort of pivot is what I learned in set 2. Because in set 2 you could also like put in 2 Mystic if you were playing against a heavy magic build. So that's just something to keep in mind. Like here it's glaringly obvious that he does like 5% physical damage, 95% magical damage. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why as soon as like I played him once and I lost, right? On 6-5 I played him and I'm like, okay, I can't do this. So I roll down and I swap stuff around for the Mystics. Wasn't good enough. So that's a Cyber game. The game before that, what the fuck is this? That's his like look at this build. It's kind of Cybers, kind of Blasters. I have a Jinx, a Kale, and an MF. So I needed Cho and Vi for frontline. I had a Celestial. Like this is not a normal composition.
Yeah.
But I got a Misfortune 2, Jinx 2, Kale 2. So I kind of went with it. Yeah?
Yeah.
And I got 4th. Because I'm level 9. And the reason I got here is because I was aggressive early and then I just like, I played whatever I got, basically.
Yeah.
Here, I got a 3-star I got a quick Poppy, so I'm like, okay, let's try Candyland. I'm not that good with Candyland, so I got 4th. Even with 3-star Zoe, 3-star Poppy, 3-star Ari, 3-star Syndra, 3-star Lux. There are better compositions than this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got beaten by Cybers, or no, by Xayah, by Voids, and by Rebels. Those are way better than Candyland. Void melts Poppy. Rebels kill Poppy too quickly, and Xayah also is able to melt Poppy. Like all of them counter Poppy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, and I even had 20 gold because I just like I didn't know what to roll for. Like I'm not getting Vel'Koz. He has the Vel'Kozes. I am not getting Wukong. Like I didn't know. Like I was just thinking maybe somehow I get to 9 or something. Like yeah.
Yeah.
This game. Yeah, this game is ridiculous. I have 6 Cyber because it's super dense. So I have 6 Cyber and Celestial, and I have the Valkyrie Sisters. That's as strong as you can get, in my opinion.
Yeah. Who
Right?
did you lose to?
Look at that, Xayah.
Well,
Because he has 3-star Fiora, 3-star Jarvan, 3-star Xayah, 3-star Shen. I'm starting to realize that Shen is the biggest problem. And
Yeah.
okay, and he does have a Jhin. So you're right about the Jhin. Oh, and so interesting. So at 9 you cut the Caitlyn and you put in Jhin and Thresh.
No, that is smart.
So Thresh is for mana reroll Kassadin and Jhin. Okay. Okay, I can see that. That is another way to play this. Yeah. But it's really just really the Shen that fucks me.
Yeah, I guess that's a good way to go if you don't get Caitlyn 3-star.
Yeah. So that there are lots of options with Xayah as well.
Yeah.
Then here is the Xayah game, and wait, I think I showed you this game. Didn't I show you this game? Yeah, this is the game I showed you. Yeah, we reviewed this game. Yeah. And then there's the Xayah, and then there's the Mech. And before that, I had Rebels. I didn't play any Rebels yesterday.
So you're just like super flexible.
But like it works, right? 1 2 2 4 4 2, or 1 2 2 2 4. Yeah. So I play whatever I get. Like I try to familiarize myself with the best, which is Grandmaster. I play that. I prefer Rebel. I don't think Grandmaster is S tier. I think Rebel is stronger, or some variation like 4 Brawler and like 2 Vanguards and 2 Blasters. Not 4 and 4. So that's Rebels. I play Xayah. I play Kale. I played Mech because I got Mech. And Cybers, okay, if I get Cybers, I play Cybers. Yeah?
Yeah.
I played Candyland because I got Candyland. It's a B tier. I got 4th. And that's it. Like, that's all you play. Same with if you look at Bunny Muffins, he has a little bit differently. Shredder, I play Shredder. Kale and Friends, yes. He thinks Void Brawler is good. I like Void Brawler. I like Robot Calamari. But it's too contested. So why bother? Mech is often contested, and then there's Brawlers and Rebels. And he thinks Cybers are bad. Cybers are not as bad as I think Cybers are A- or B. Definitely not C.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think Cybers are also really good on a lot of the galaxies.
Yeah, especially like Fawn, or if you have a lot of items, Treasure Trove, yeah, they're really good there.
Yeah.
So then this is all you like. You look at these like 2 meta snapshots or whatever, and based on that, you go for the S and A tier. And if you're forced into it, then a B tier. And that's it. Yeah, and this is like, but you decide, like, obviously if you're playing Shredder, then you kind of decide early, right? But there's still so many things like, is Xayah the carry? Is Irelia the carry? Is Ashe the carry? Is Jhin the carry? Apparently you can do Jhin as well. You can do even what I've done a few times with some random compositions, Thresh carry. And it's fucking hilarious. Like, I had Thresh with 2-star Thresh, and I got like a random Blade Spatula and Chalice, so he had decent mana, and he just pulled like everything from the bench. He just kept throwing shit in. 2-star Wukong, 2-star Blitz, 2-star Cho, and it was hilarious.
That's fun.
Yeah. So that's for Xayah, and then then there's Kale, and it's just like, okay, if you're just leveling, I think today maybe it wasn't as obvious today, but because we had a 1 Mech game and 1 Xayah game, but the other game I kind of went like whatever.
Yeah.
Right? I had the Valkyries and the Cybers and the Celestials, and I just kind of, I wasn't pigeonholed into one thing. And maybe going Cybers wasn't the best. Maybe I could have gone like 3 Cyber Chrono, maybe. But at the end of the day, I got 2nd place, and that's good enough for me.
Yeah.
And even like with this composition, it was all about positioning, and that's what my challenger friend who's like top 10 challenger keeps telling me, and I'm like, yeah, I need to have the perfect competition. It's like, you need to focus on positioning. That's what it comes down to. Like, come round six onwards, your composition, okay, whatever. You fucked up. You have a shitty composition. But if you outposition the other guys, you can still easily get like third, second, or maybe even first. So, like, maybe like I know I'm trying to drill the point home. Like, once you figure it out yourself, it'll click more. But it took me a while to figure it out. But now it's like, okay, so positioning is like the most important thing. Because it's like rock, paper, scissors. But if you have dull scissors, they might not even cut through the paper. Or if you have a hole in your paper, the rock will fall through. Yeah? So it's like, that's kind of the way you gotta think about it. Like, oh, I got paper, and paper, like, usually paper doesn't beat scissors. Right? So, like, let's say, yeah, this was like crazy. Like, I played against a guy who had 3-star KO. Right? So let's say I had rock because I had jinx, but he had paper because he had KO. If I positioned better the last game, which I fucked up, I don't know if you've seen the VOD on YouTube yet, but I fucked up the positioning the last round. If I had positioned a little bit better, maybe I could have taken down the KO. Maybe. Also, this is completely retarded. What am I missing? Like, I'm missing a unit because I rolled down for jinx. I didn't have money to put in a 9th unit.
Show or no, not show. This is Rebels.
Wait, sorry. Yeah. Here you go. You should see it better now. What am I missing?
So you have the Rebels. Is it? Who is it? A Blitz or no?
Mystic! He has a fucking KL3.
I see. Lulu or something?
Yeah, Lulu would be amazing, but he has a Lulu 2 as well, so any Mystic.
I see.
Even like Karma or Soraka. And I realized that afterwards, like, this game, I should have definitely gotten Mystic. I shouldn't have focused so hard on Jinx 3, because Jinx 2 is strong enough. I should have gone Mystic. And another, like, the problem is, with the tournament, the last game is like what position you get. So I shouldn't have slammed the QSS. I should have waited. I didn't actually get any more bows, so it wasn't that bad. Like, I only had 1 glove and no bows. But I should have had 2 offensive items on Jinx. Because QSS and Guardian is too weak. Like Red Buff or Giant Slayer, or Giant Slayer is bad, or Last Whisper. If I had, like, unfortunately I never got a bow, but if I had Last Whisper, I would have completely fucked the Vanguard guy. At least. So that's like, it's unfortunate. Like, I played the whole day preparing for the tournament, but actually I wasn't preparing for the tournament because I wasn't playing for first. I was playing for top 4. So what I did here was perfect for top 4. That I slammed the QSS. But it's not for first. If that makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. And when you're playing on ladder, most of the time you're just playing for top 4, not first.
Yeah.
Like first is a bonus. That's like the craziest thing. Like like this was too easy. Like this was quarterfinals, semifinals, and the finals there were like decent players. Like there was I think like Fightik is the one who won actually, isn't it? Yeah. So but this guy I still beat in the semis. I beat him. I was able to beat these guys in the semis. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I beat him. Yeah. But anyway, this is like the amazing success story. I got 143 LP for second, fourth, second, and I got to Grandmaster. So without any first, which I think a lot of people focus on. It's like I want to get first. So this was my first on Saturday, and then on Sunday I was just second, fourth, second. So
That's pretty impressive.
getting first is not needed. Because it's like if you're waiting with items, you can either get first or eighth, and you just can't risk it. It's just never worth it. So slamming suboptimal items like utility items, you always want to do that.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's like the key takeaway: scout, pivot, and just slam whatever the fuck you can. And yeah, except for the game with Xayah, I should have just slammed the trap claw and the sword, obviously.
Got it.
But like you gotta slam. Like that's the thing with these guys. When I played why I was first, is because they didn't make items. Like they just like Galactic Armory. I hate Galactic Armory, but guess what we got? We got a sword breaker and we got red buff. I'm like, this is fucking gay. Everyone's going Blaster Brawler. And look what competitions they went. Because it's like fucking bronze, platinum, silver, gold players, whatever.
I feel like also a lot of people outplay themselves where they think everyone's going Blaster Brawler, so no one ends up going it.
Yeah, I'm just like, okay, I need to get a fucking Graves and Lucian. I have a Graves and Lucian. Okay, I'm gonna win the early game with disarm and with red buff.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, okay, I need to get to level 5, 6, 7, quickly get a Jinx. I get a Jinx. I even get a 3-star Jinx. How can I get a 3-star Jinx when everyone has a sword break and a red buff? That like doesn't make any sense. Yeah. So I just forced Blaster Brawler and I added Orlenso for the buff. Yeah. But it just like the game shouldn't be hard. It should be relatively simple. Just like strongest board. Get to level 5 quickly, 6 quickly, 7 quickly, and ideally what you want to do, what I'm trying to focus on more, you want to roll down on either level 7 or level 8 during round 4. And during round 4, during your roll down, you pick up Irelias, Kales, Jinxes, Wukongs, Cho'Gaths, Vel'Kozes, whatever. And whenever you 2-star first, that's what you play.
You got it.
And that's how you get a top 4 guaranteed. If you have flexible items and you get like 2-star Cho, 2-star Vel, you find a random Kha'Zix, boom, you're going Voids. If you find a 2-star Jinx, okay, flip it around, go either Rebels, just gradually buy some more Rebels, or go Brawl Blaster. Same with Kale. Kale can be easily built around if you find a 2-star Kale. So going like Cybers or going like whatever you get, like whatever strong composition you can get in the early mid game, just do that. And then pivot around 4. Around like 4-1, 4-3, 4-5. I've done some pivots on round 5. It's kind of risky.
Got it.
So round 4 is when you want to have 50 gold to roll down, you roll down hard and you just pick up whatever you can, and that's when you build your composition.
Got it.
So yeah, unless you're playing Xayah or like reroll composition. So yeah, and that's what you decide. Like if you get perfect Mech items, go Mech. Good Xayah items or a lot of Xayahs, go Xayah. Otherwise, chill and figure it out later. Don't figure it out like after you see 2 items round 2. Like okay, I'm going this, and then you don't get it all game, and then you're pissed off that RNG was not in your favor. Because that's what my like another friend of mine who's stuck in platinum, he's like, yeah, this game is just fucking luck. And I'm like, no, it's not luck. If you're playing a hyper roll comp and you don't hit your Xayah 3, you lose. It's not about luck. Like, you need to roll at 4 or 5. You need to make sure other people aren't playing Xayah, and you need to stay on 5 until you get Xayah, or until you get at least like 8 Xayahs. And you can't bitch that you never got her. Like, you didn't roll like hard enough for her, or you didn't pivot. You didn't pivot to Irelia. Like, okay, fuck Xayah, go 6, go 7, go 8, put in Irelia. Like, you need to.
Yeah.
And if you just like focus too much on one thing and you don't get that one thing, then you get upset that you lost. But it's your own fault. Yeah. So I'm gonna let you get some sleep, and I gotta get ready. I have a client coming. It's in-person coaching, because my main job is actual coaching in real life. So I gotta get ready for that.
Awesome. Thanks so much.
You're welcome. I hope you learned something, and I guess we'll get in touch again soon. And when you get home, play some games on PC, so you have something to record, so we can go over some games like in a day or 2 or 3. Yeah.
Awesome.
Take care. Bye, Dylan.
All right. Bye.